I haven't actually started it technically,
I might.
so I can stop.
I don't know if
streaming.
I do. I guess we'll find out. How do I even get to the,
So,
oh, to the stream
exit
page?
you.
Where's the stream page? Hello, stream page. Oh, the stream's live. Looks like the stream is
No,
live.
it's not.
Mine is.
Is mine live?
Mine is.
Yours is?
Mine is, yeah.
Okay, cool. Yours is live.
Hello, people.
Wonderful.
Sorry, we're
There
doing...
we go. Now they're showing up.
Someone's having technical difficulties and it's not me.
As per usual.
Yeah.
Okay, it's on YouTube.
Oh wait, did you say,
Twitch is
sorry,
on
what
there.
did you say about your volume? Was your volume a little bit loud compared to mine?
My volume was a little loud on your end, yes.
Your volume was
On
a
my
little
end,
loud on
everything
mine.
was perfect.
Okay. I'm gonna toss... Can you speak again real quick?
There we go. It's working now. Yeah, I'm speaking. Hello, I'm speaking.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna toss you down like 2 dB.
Okay.
Can you speak again?
Yeah, that's probably good.
Just like a bunch.
Yeah, I'm talking. I am setting up the stream.
Okay, you're good.
My
I think that should be
category
fine.
is software
That
and
should be
game
fine. You can
development.
stop speaking now.
Okay.
All right. Oh, YouTube. Okay, hold on. Why are you over here now? You weren't supposed to be over there. Wait, if I minimize and reopen it, yeah, it just goes over to this screen. That's so weird. Bizarre.
Yeah.
Do you open up on this monitor? Okay, cool.
What do you mean could not
I
not the
forgot to send
stupid
out an
stream
announcement.
key
Okay.
again?
What are you doing? Make sure your thing is set to YouTube.
It was set to YouTube.
Well, it was. Make sure it is.
Oh, well now it's not.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, it's a little buggy, but I mean, it's like the best way to do it. So, unfortunately,
Yeah.
video link. Sorry, just sending out things before we do game development. Anyone who's
There
here,
we
how's
go.
it
Now
going?
maybe it's
Anyone
working.
doing anything cool today? Going live. Stream notifications. Oh, cool. Thank you, Discord. Stream notifications. I can just like copy this.
There we go. I am now live on Twitch and on YouTube as well.
Yippee.
Go and send out my live announcement, and then I will be right back. I need to grab something to drink.
Okay, there we go. That works. It has embeds. Whatever. Okay. So today, first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna commit all of these changes.
Alright, I'll be right back.
Okay. First thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna commit a bunch of changes up, and then I can show off what I did over the weekend. You are a little gross, but that's fine. I will commit this anyways. You are fine. Okay, is this useful? I think this will be committed up. There's a couple of things that I want to fix today, and that might be one of them. Okay, this was taken care of. This is fine. You're fine. This can be killed. This can be killed. Needs to be cleaned up as well. I'm gonna add a to-do here. To clean up these methods. Oh, there was already a to-do. Whatever. Now we have a second one. Okay, bunch of old code. I think all of this should be fine. What exactly is this doing? Oh, this is the random sticker debug thing, I see. God, there's so many changes going into this. Hello, Otter. How's it going? Oh, you know what? I don't have let me open this program. I don't have the connected chat program open. Oh, thank you. Very cool. Yeah, that's great, dog. Thank you for giving me an error. I don't care. Okay, is this open now? Does this work? Yeah, there we go. There's chat. Get the subscribe button. Nah. Is that the sound of JW getting back?
Yes, it is.
Welcome back.
Let me go and start my stream. There we go. Hello, everybody. I'm a little late, but that's okay. I was getting me my soda.
What does this do? Oh, yeah. Okay, so this is a testing thing. I think this can be...
What do you mean chat is disabled for this live stream? Why are you not working?
On what?
My YouTube chat.
On like actual, on OBS?
On OBS, it's saying it's disabled.
Yeah, you have to change, because it's a custom
working
doc.
fine.
You have to grab the URL again.
Oh.
Yeah, that's
Well,
one.
I don't have it as a custom doc. I have it as... I'm just using the regular.
Yeah. Do you have the
YouTube
correct, do you have the
oh.
correct live selected?
No, maybe. Me.
But if instead of hello, I said
Okay.
hello. Hello, Moaz Cheese. How's it going, Moaz Cheese?
And my YouTube is running terribly.
I'm
I
gonna
don't know
close
why.
Steam, but first I'm gonna check to see if Moaz is playing Dota. Ah, weird. Moaz currently is playing Dota. Of course he is.
Whoa, who could have guessed?
Yeah, who could have guessed? Weird.
Why is
Hello.
this running so terribly?
There we go. So you can be committed, I think. Yeah, all this can be committed, although I think we'll end up overwriting this.
There we go. Now I can see my chat.
So you have a bunch of things. You had like a list of stuff to work on, right?
Me. I didn't have a list of stuff to work on. I mostly added like cards and enemies.
Okay. Do we have a list of stuff we want to add for the my god, what is it? For the demos?
Yeah. So the enemies that I put in here, I think were the enemies that I was thinking we might do. Because I just added a few extra.
Okay.
Oh, I need to work on the boss. I don't know how to do boss design whatsoever, so...
That's okay. We can talk a little bit more about that.
Okay. And then I added a bunch of weapon ideas from messing around with Terraria.
All of this should be fine to push up. What is this editor plugin that's enabled? Spreadsheet view. Okay, that doesn't matter. You can be killed.
Oh yeah.
This can be killed.
Oh, I turned that on, yeah.
This can be killed. This is fine to kill. Okay, so everything's fine to kill. So I will stage these changes as sticker placement first pass. And now I get to play the fun, super fun game of merge. Hopefully this just works, and hopefully I don't have to start this by merging. Holy shit. Okay, there's only 3 merges, and one of them is for the to-do list. So, both changes, that doesn't matter.
Yeah. One thing I was thinking of for the weapons is trying to have most of them have consistent enough designs so we can like buff certain stats for the thing, like certain universal stats like attack
damage.
speed, attack damage,
Yeah.
like attack area even. So like the projectiles will be larger, or like the attack will take up a larger area.
Okay, hold on. Sorry, I have to do something. Also, hello, Gotti McDuber. How's it going? I just forgot that I need to turn down the music.
Oh, we didn't do
yeah, that's what I'm doing
together
right now.
on Twitch.
Yeah, because I saw a thing in my Twitch chat and I was like, oh, that's weird that it's not connected chat. And then I was like, oh yeah, that's a me thing. I have to do that. I don't remember how to do that. Do you?
I think you just send me like a
start streaming together.
Invite and I get it
started. Not now.
Where does that
never allow?
show up?
I got it. I'll send you a.
Okay.
Start sharing chat. Invite Gus. Favorites. Suggested favorites. I don't have any favorite games. Favorite
are you not
and
following
invite.
me?
All right, you are invited.
Okay, where do I get this? So my notifications.
Allegedly.
There's the one from 3 days ago.
Oh, sorry. Bueno, I saw you were live from your Discord. Nice. That is the song you suggested, Moaz. To welcome in, welcome in. Sorry, we're doing a little bit of cleanup before we actually get into game dev. Did it do the thing, JW?
I didn't get it, no.
Didn't get it. I'm gonna just send you. Oh, sorry. I have to click the send invite button. Clicking on you is not enough to send the invite.
There
I
we
still
go.
think this song needs to be turned down just a little bit, like the smallest amount. Okay, are you in now? Oh yeah, shared chat started.
Yeah.
Okay, word. Okay, cool. So,
Cool.
what is this?
Should have shared chat. There we go.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
What is this? Oh, okay. So you
Wait,
now have an
what?
external resource of current change versus incoming change. I think incoming change is fine because you're using a card blank background. That's fine.
There we go.
Except incoming change, no current change because that's my stats. I added 2 more scripts and you added an icon. I actually need to end up bumping this to 28, but we'll see. This will be both.
We could also just go through like the stuff I had written down from my notes for the cards,
Yeah.
and just like if you want to see what ideas I had, and throw in any of your ideas.
Yeah, sorry. I'm going through and I'm taking care of merge conflicts
That's
real
okay.
quick.
Yeah.
Incoming change. What the fuck is this? Why is there an incoming change here? What is your change in this? None of this looks any different. Wait, what is? Oh, card background is now the new thing, right? Yeah. JW, whenever you moved the stickers or each of the card parts to be separate images, did you rename the highest level card node to be card background? Is that all you did?
Yes.
Okay, cool. So I think I'm fine to just, based on what I'm reading here, I think I can just paste these in, get rid of this change, kill this, and then that's good. Texture is the new resource, which I believe would be the blue one. It definitely would be because it's from your change. Incoming change. Oh shit, what did it do? Yeah, that's fine. Did you change? What the fuck did I change? Why are these? In what world did I make changes to this? I'm just gonna accept incoming, and then I'll play with the.
What did you change?
Apparently something. I don't think I did, but apparently something.
Okay.
Card mask is no longer a thing. Yeah. Okay. Here's. I love merge conflicts. I love merge conflicts.
Oh yeah, and as I had said, I think if we want to have like summons, I think there should be the blue cards and not weapon cards, since they're not like directly weapons. That could be
stream changed card stuff. Good luck merging :3. Sorry, I just noticed your message. Yeah. I think summon cards could be something different. Could honestly be like I wonder if or if they should be summon cards or just something you equip, like a relic or something. I don't know.
Well, I think it should be like they only last through that room.
Okay.
So that way you can't just stack like 30 different summons at once.
Yeah, fair enough.
I mean, we could even have them be a different card type if we wanted to.
What is card mask again? What is card mask? What the fuck is card mask?
Card mask? Isn't that for the stickers?
Yes. Yeah.
That masks the stickers.
Yeah. Okay, so then card mask can actually be killed here because you don't matter. Stickers, I guess, will still be there. Apparently, that's all of the changes in this. Oh, wait, there's a merge conflict still? What the fuck are we talking about? Are you sure you want to stage with merge conflicts? I don't see the merge conflicts. Oh, right here.
Hmm.
Yeah,
kind of want to start on some of these card designs, but like they're all just vague ideas and not like actual cards.
Yeah.
So,
Is Progress Mask 2? Oh, wait, what is...
oh, we do need to add an op though.
Why?
Because.
Isn't op, copyrighted?
I don't know.
You don't
We'll
know?
figure that out.
Am I using
Hello,
VS Code for my
Google.
Godot? I'm not. It may look like it. I'm actually just taking care of merge conflicts in VS Code, and then I'm going to go back to the actual IDE. Because I prefer using the built-in IDE. I've heard from a lot of people that with merge conflicts, in what world? What are you talking about? Where's the merge conflict? Show it to me, Rachel. Okay, there it is. Yeah, I've heard from a lot of people that it's really good integration because there is... I mean, you can see it detects it as a GD scene. There is a... I believe this is... Yeah, the GD script language server. I can actually show you. Once I open up Godot, I'll show you what the integration looks like. It actually does have the ability to pull in relevant information. What did you change? What is this? What is this? What did you do here?
What? Sorry.
Did you change the random sticker
What am
code?
I looking? Oh yes, I think I did. I just forgot.
Am I fine to just blow this away?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
That was the stuff that I added to test the different sticker designs that I'd made.
Ah, okay. Okay, gotcha.
Mhm.
Okay.
So, yeah, you can just kill all of that. It should be fine.
I'm gonna hit continue merge. This is gonna commit it. I'm not gonna push this up yet because I'm going to test my merge first before I push this up because that was a lot of changes that may break things. Yeah. Oh yeah, I really like VS Code for Git. It's so nice. It's so much better than using like. First off, it's better than using command line for most things. Certain things you can't get away from the command line though. But come on, Godot open. I guess I'll read chat while this is taking a year. Do I have any resources for version control in a Godot project? Not really. The only change that we've really made, if I take a look at our git ignore, there's 3 ignores to the workspace. The only thing that we have ignored, which is the .godot /, and that is just always ignored. But we also, one of the things that I recommend doing, at least for me, is I really like having an Obsidian vault as part of the repo. And so some of it, it's like kicked out. But as for like specific resources, not really. Godot kind of just initializes itself in such a way that it's not a problem. What's up with you? Sorry, something's pissed. Unable to open file. Res Godot imported Crystal Stickers sprite sheet. What is Crystal Stickers sprite sheet?
That is the new stickers that I made. I just imported them as a sprite sheet because there's like a lot of them.
Wait,
and
sorry.
I didn't feel like manually going
on.
through and exporting every single one.
You said stream died, ? Is stream dead? Did my stream die?
That's on your end, right?
It would be, yeah, but I don't... Is my stream dead? My stream looks alive. Yeah, I don't know. My stream looks fine. Not dead. Okay. Fair enough. Let me make sure my YouTube chat...
Oh no, it's Git Grapes.
Hold on.
It's terrible. Okay, well let me know when that's pushed up.
Yeah, sorry. I'm fumbling around my computer right now.
Here.
There we go. Okay.
Try to find something.
So sorry, what is Crystal Sticker Sprite Sheet? That's the new thing that you pushed up, you said?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Is that a file? That is a file.
If you need to delete it, I can get rid of it.
No, I think Godot is just holding on to like a bad reference. I'm just gonna reload the project and hope it works. Because it said it was an issue in .godot, so I think it was just like a cached thing. Not set object script parameter should be null or a reference to a valid script. That's dope. I don't know what the fuck that means, but if I can run the game, I'll be happy. Okay, yeah, we're in. Seems like it's going fine. Okay, yeah, there we go. So let me make sure that this sticker UI still works, and then I'll push everything up.
All right.
So if I hit space, yep. Okay, so here's the thing that I made.
Cards I want to do.
For anyone that didn't see it, I posted this in Discord. I made a little sticker selection menu. So it'll give me a selection of 3 random stickers, and then I will click it, and then I'm able to place it on the card wherever that needs to be taken care of. And one cool thing is I can place multiple stickers here. And if you haven't seen this, this negative sticker is really fucking cool because it has a super interesting shader where it negates everything behind it. And then what I can do is I can place it on the card, and it does this like cool little spin around. I just saw a bug that needs to be fixed. But this, I don't know. I'm still so happy about the shader. I don't know if I've shown this specific version on stream yet. I don't remember where it was the last time stream happened, but I'm so in love with this shader. Okay. So what was up with that bug?
Cool.
I don't know if anyone else saw that bug. The back face of the card is larger than it should be.
Oh, there's also some clipping issues there.
Where? Sorry?
The top card didn't get clipped.
Top sticker,
or top sticker. Yeah.
Oh shit, wrong scene.
Hello, Nacidos.
Oh shit, let me make sure. Oh, hello. Oh, I opened it wrong. Where's Nacidos?
He is in my chat.
Oh, in YouTube.
The better chat.
Yeah. I forgot YouTube chat isn't combined. Why?
Yeah.
Sorry, is this not... Am I, like, stupid? I'm, like, trying to open the scene. There we go. So if I hit space... So this guy clips fine.
Mm-hmm.
Did you change the viewport size? You did. Yeah. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, I can...
Oh, is that a problem?
It's not, like, a problem. It's, like, an issue, but not a big one. That's fine.
But yeah, it doesn't clip there.
Yeah. Yeah, sorry. Someone just did something in my chat. Let me...
Alright, well, I'm gonna... I had that up on my screen now. Try to do something interesting on my side. I need to figure out what swords, or what, not swords, cards
it looks,
I want to design.
I promise it looks even better to have it, like, do this whenever you're, like, actually interacting with it. It's so fun to play. Is this stream reportable? Why would it be reportable? I mean, you can if you want to. I don't know what the purpose of it would be, but you're more than welcome to.
I want to add some sort of like laser card, but I don't know like what to call it.
Okay.
Like something that just shoots out like a big beam.
Laser pointer.
Laser pointer.
Yeah.
Oh wait, hold up. You're actually a genius.
Yeah, because like cats chase laser pointer. Yeah. Let's see. Where is full screen sticker menu card holder, card spring, stub viewport container? Yeah, it is a cosmic, maybe not a splooge. It's a cosmic sticker that inverts the colors on the card.
We should add a cosmic sandwich card.
Ooh, we'll have to ask him if we can use his name, his likeness.
That'd be kind of funny.
Dude, and we should add a Moaz cheese card. And all it does is it makes your card rainbow colored. That's gonna be our polychrome.
It's just a piece of cheese the sticker is just a piece of cheese, and then it makes your entire card like polychrome.
Yeah. Okay, so the issue is actually in the sticker shader. So let me find. Boom.
Boom.
Instance visual. Let me find the material so I can edit this at runtime. Am I like? Is it? Oh, it's you. Sprite has it. So material. Yes. Viewport size. Okay, what's the viewport size now? Did it get changed?
Viewport size. Oh yeah, I think I changed it. Oh, to have room for the.
Okay, I see.
The number above the cards for the charges.
Yeah, I think I can just change this to 400, and it doesn't work. That didn't fix it. Oh, is this a me issue? Do I have to do some shit? Let me this update on all of them. No, okay, so it actually could have worked. It doesn't look like it is.
And yes, DG's stickers will cost something rather. They'll probably come in like packs. We're still figuring out like currency and packs and things like that.
Yeah, so you can do
How
a
you
little
wanna
bit of
do that?
gambling. But like
Yeah.
not harmful gambling.
There will be gambling. Yeah, it's like the good kind of gambling.
Hmm. Uh-oh. This is a problem. I guess I'll just manually
I can't
adjust
spell.
this. What the fuck? Oh. Oh no. What is the size of this?
Of what?
That's
The
not
viewport?
correct. No. The
Okay.
I have a viewport scale variable and I can't tell exactly what it's supposed to be number-wise. Somewhere between I guess 0.16. Does that look right? That is not right because there's like still some overlap. 0.165. What does 165 even mean in this context? Oh, you've broken things, JW. This isn't entirely true.
Did I?
No, it's fine.
Okay.
Oh, it's not.
Cool.
Broken. Oh shit, things are broken.
Oh, it's not. I'm sorry. It's all my fault.
Yeah, it is. No, it's fine.
I'm a terrible person.
True, but it's fine.
Oh yes, sticker customization would probably either be the shop or the like forge thing that I was working on.
Yeah.
If you remember that.
There will probably be a card that does that, Lorem. Someone on my YouTube chat suggested, maybe I wouldn't use this wording, but some enemy should add a splooge that debuffs your card. There will probably be some enemies that give you debuffs like that make your cards less strong.
Or like adds junk cards to your hand, so it makes it harder to like pick the one that you want.
Would be a really interesting boss idea.
Yeah, I mean I know there's a lot of deck builders that do things like that, where like they'll add
like shit
useless
cards.
cards to your hand. Yeah.
Or like a card that when you draw it, well, that would not actually be very good for this. I was gonna say like a card that when you draw it, it like automatically damages you, but that's kind of a terrible idea for a game like this where it's like not turn-based.
Yeah.
So I guess I'll make this 400 and 0.165, whatever this number means. I'll adjust this later, I think. As long as this works now, I'm happy with it. Holy shit, Mario song. What the hell?
Mario.
No, that doesn't. Oh no, sorry, the shadow's still not clipping correctly. That's expected, I guess. Yeah, that looks... Oh, it's not
Red
fine.
jump scare.
Shit, it's not fine. Oh, it's off...
Hello, Nolan Void and Jimmy.
It's off center now?
Welcome to YouTube chat.
What did you do?
The better YouTube chat, that is. What did I do?
Yeah, what did you do?
What did I do? Let me pull up your stream.
That's it's so now now the cards are slightly off center from the actual art. I wonder if this one's fine.
I might have moved something around when I
this one's
changed the viewport size. I don't know. I don't know what I did.
Look.
It's not my fault. I mean, it is, but like...
Not my fault. Yeah, probably true. Let's see. Yeah, no. I kind of wish I pushed more of this stuff up earlier so that I could have...
Yeah.
Taken care of it a bit better, but sticker selection... Sticker selection. Is that what I'm... No, sticker placement view.
What else do I need to add to make this look like a laser pointer?
What?
I drew a laser pointer.
Did you? Let me pull up your stream, actually. I don't think I have your stream open, like, at all.
That's insane.
Not that. That doesn't really look like a laser pointer. I won't lie to you.
It doesn't.
Uh,
Yeah, I don't know how to make it more laser pointery.
uh,
That's the problem.
it kind of looks like a tampon. I won't lie.
I only use 2 colors on the cards. If we get rid of that
What
one
are you
there.
talking about? I see 4 colors on this card right now.
Well, on the card like design, like
Hmm.
the actual thing, you know?
What if
I don't
you
think you know
allowed
what I'm
yourself
saying. Oh, I
use
accidentally
4?
I broke something. Well, I can't. I'm sorry.
Why not?
Because I said so.
Did you change the
Also, I
scaling?
accidentally messed something up.
Did you change the scaling of something? Of the card?
Oh, did I?
I don't know. Is the thing.
I don't think I
I
did.
have no idea if you did. But it feels like something is different. Something in here is definitely
I don't know.
Hmm.
Hmm.
In what world? Why in the fuck is the sticker at 53.99998 instead of 54? It
No clue.
literally has a snapped
Do I only have?
thing.
Yeah, I only have 2 colors in all of these.
He only has.
I only has 2 colors.
Something is happening. I don't know what.
Oop, some sort of alert.
Sort of alert.
Oh, thank you, Vicious Squirrel, for the follow.
Sorry, I just looked at a screenshot Nacito sent me. He's playing against a 250, much like higher than him. He's playing against a 1627, whose name is a VTuber consumer. He might be cooked.
Insane.
Okay, so why is this off center? Something is wrong.
So use the shadow red as the base, the laser, then the... Okay, sorry, I didn't see your message. I can try that. That might look good.
Get global mouse position.
Like that. That doesn't look... That's look kind of terrible, but... No, that still looks terrible. It actually looks kind of interesting.
It's crazy. Did you hear that, guys? He just said your
I wouldn't
suggestion
say
looks
it looks
awful. That is not rude. Napped.
It doesn't really look like a laser pointer, though.
Am I
Try
like...
the other one again, see how that looks. Might be going insane. I don't know how to draw. Are you like?
Sorry, no. I'm trying to figure out why this is broken. I'm running the code that makes this snap to the nearest third point, but for some reason, no, that looks like that's fine. I don't know why that's not.
Yeah, I feel that.
Dude, my entire computer is running terribly right now, by the way.
Yeah, I was having something weird. I think it was just like my browser was just dying. I don't know what it was.
Variant. You're so right. It's a vector too. Snap to new plus. If I were to just like bring this in. Did I have a dream about being in Canada last night?
Why would I know that?
Talking to myself. It's called like a rhetorical question or like a I'm just thinking out loud kind of thing.
Yeah, but like, why would I know that?
Yeah, you wouldn't. I wasn't. Whatever, dude. Is it rude to give suggestions? I would imagine not.
No, it's okay. Sorry, I didn't see your message. Make the casing more extravagant. Give it a light flare. Just trying to think. Oh, as cheese to
We murdered this guy for interacting with the stream. So fucking real. What?
Hello,
Huh?
meow as cheese.
Wait, something is wrong. Something's very wrong. I'm gonna put the game in full screen and see what happens. Can I put the game in full screen? Why is this on top of everything? Moaz cheese be like, I love playing Dota. I want to play Dota.
Oh, I could give it like a little wrist strap, maybe. I don't know if that would help at all.
Something is wrong. Something is very
What's wrong? Hold on, your stream pulled up. Let me see. What are you doing?
Wrong? Hold on. Give me a negative sticker. Is this still? Yeah. So can you see on my screen how... Are you looking at my screen right now?
Yeah.
Did you see how this pixel is wider than the rest of the pixels and how there's a really small pixel right there?
Oh, yeah, that's something...
Yeah, except it's weird.
I
like,
had the same problem before, and I forget what it was.
It's something with the sub viewport, I think. Or something weird.
It's probably the sub viewport size is off from like the pixel size or something. Because I had that issue with like one of the fonts once, and it was an issue with one of the control node scalings.
The weirdest thing is that it's like not. Let me see if I can toss this in here. Thank you. Oh, you look weird. You look really weird. Why do you look weird? Oh, because you don't have a card. Card stored, I guess. See, you look fine in the editor, don't you? No, you don't. You look fucked up. You look mighty fucked up. I think it might be an issue with the shader now that I'm seeing this. So I'm gonna play around with this shader and see if I can get it to work.
Whoa, Outer Wilds jump scare.
Whoa, Outer Wilds jump scare.
When you win the game I'm never going to finish.
You're gonna play it one day, man, for sure.
Maybe someday. But not today.
What does this even do?
But Jimmy, on the other hand, he will play it.
Sure, dude.
Although, didn't he already refund it?
Yeah,
I think he already refunded it. I don't think the strap really helps at all, does it?
Something is broken now. Something is very, very broken now.
Broke something.
And I don't... The problem is I don't know why it's broken. Is it because this is a weird size? Let me open up A-Sprite. See if I can toss this into A-Sprite and correct size. Oh, thank you. Hey, Godot. Whenever I right-click and click Show on File System, I would really like you to actually do that instead of just opening up the file system at a random file.
True.
Get this mana plus 2. Let's see. Canvas size. This 64 by 64. I'll save these as 64 by 64 pixel sizes.
I think I may have added too much detail on it now.
Yes, that fixes
Was that the issue?
That fixes it.
Okay, let's go.
That doesn't fix all the issues because there's still an issue with, I believe, regular stickers. So I just need to figure out what I'm doing there. But yeah, that looks like that fixes it.
Cool.
Stop opening up that scene. I'm stupid. Keep hitting F5 instead of F6. I'm a goober.
You are.
Okay. Is this still off? Yes, it is. This is off by half a pixel. Do I just add half a pixel to it? Is it consistently half a pixel? Oh, cool. Even
Is it
worse.
not consistently half a pixel?
Hold on. It might not be.
Nice. We love inconsistently. half
No,
a
okay,
pixel.
so it's not half a pixel. It's whatever. Oh, it's whatever this amount is. Oh lord.
A third of a pixel.
I think it is a third of a pixel because I think what I'm doing is I'm expecting it to be. I'm expecting it to be 204 by 300. But because now it's 204 by 400, it's 33% taller. I don't know where I'm doing that at, though. It's the problem. I have no idea where that's happening. I wrote this code like a couple days ago. Yesterday. I wrote this code yesterday.
Make the ends wider. Oh, like these ends, like here and here. That is not wider. That looks terrible.
Let's see. Okay.
No, sometimes I just forget how to draw.
There. Some days I forget how to code. Today might be that day. Oh, okay.
I think
So
it would
here's the
help if
problem.
we had like a.
I see. Right. So mapped position is sticker position plus texture size. No, that's not right. See. No, that should be working, so I don't... Oh, no, dude. Something's wrong. Something's really wrong. And it's a my
That's
issue.
slightly less bad, but still pretty bad.
What is? Oh, your laser pointer. Let me take a look.
Yeah.
Yes, that looks more like a laser pointer, definitely.
Oh, let's go.
Okay. So if I were to go into remote, I guess... No, it's fine. I'm already here. You're not off center, are you? You're not. But you. You are off center. Oh, that's cool. Wait a minute.
That's pretty cool.
Which one are you? Oh, cool. And if I were to just like round you from your previous 31.333 repeating. Oh, that's so weird. Hey, JW, did you know that if I cut the 31.333 repeating into just 31, believe it or not, it just works?
Wait, what?
Yeah, I think I know what's happening though, so it's fine.
Okay. I don't know what's happening, so I'll let you figure that out.
Yeah, I do. I know what the problem is. So it's because the viewport is scaled vertically by a third. I'm getting the global mouse position and snapping that to every third pixel. The problem is because the viewport is scaled, the global position is different than the offset from the parent position.
Okay. I'll pretend to understand.
Yeah, so I think what I can do is I can do sticker dot position equals round sticker dot position.
But hey, I got a laser pointer, so I'm happy.
That should do it. Okay, we're gaming. Okay, yeah, I'm opening up the wrong scene as well, so that's kind of cool.
Well, yay, we got one card designed. Let's go.
Okay, yippee. Okay, I fixed my sticker issue. Yeah, I have to... Moaz, shouldn't you be like losing a Dota game or something?
Yeah, Moaz, go play Dota. Actually, go to bed. It's like very late for you. I
Actually,
can't
yeah,
do
go to
math.
bed, Moaz. Okay.
Okay, I think I want to do a SMG
Cuba.
card, but I don't know what SMG to design it after.
I mean,
Maybe I
Uzi.
should open Counter-Strike.
The Uzi's like the most, like...
Maybe. Yeah,
Okay, nice. So,
we'll go with that.
that should be fine. I'm gonna commit up my changes.
Yay.
So fix the sticker texture and the materials. I don't know what this is. Oh, I know what this is.
Wait, what layer did I draw that on? Oops.
Sure, that's fine. Sticker placement is now more correct. And the UI is no longer on layer 5. Yes. Okay, cool. Super small sticker fixes. Okay. There are now 3 commits that you're able to pull. Should be.
Let's go.
Yippee. Okay, so I wanted to take a look at the docs that you pushed up.
Okay.
I kind of wanted to figure out what the next move is on Dante's 9.
Yeah, I think we should probably do the ability rework before implementing more cards.
Yes.
So I'm designing some more ones, but
I would like to do that off
that's
stream, to be
mostly
honest.
just yes. That's probably a good idea because that would be
Yeah.
very boring to watch.
I want to look at these enemy designs. I don't like that these are zoomed in so much. Can I not zoom these out?
I don't think so.
Gross. Not
Most of
really.
them aren't that zoomed in.
Not really. Yeah.
Yeah.
Platform
Trip.
seeking medium. What does that mean? Like someone who talks to ghosts, they're seeking a platform, or what does this mean?
No, it's like if you look at the green squares on the right.
Uh-huh. The green
I
square.
don't remember. I wrote this like forever ago.
These guys?
So some these might be. It's like the speed.
Oh. Interesting.
I don't the
Literally Terraria worm. Okay. Wanders with
I
air
wrote these a while ago, they're
wanders
really
with
bad.
air movement. Okay, you know what?
Yeah, I
fuck
kind of
with
cooked
these.
with that one, didn't I?
Static doesn't move. Set path moves along a set path. Jumping jumps around.
They're great descriptions, aren't they?
Wow. I goated. Egg. Egg. Egg in me. Any Adventure Time fans in the chat? I was thinking about
No.
rewatching Adventure Time
I
again.
hate Adventure Time.
No, you don't.
I've never seen Adventure Time, so I wouldn't know.
You should. Adventure Time is goated.
You should Adventure Time yourself.
There we go. Now I can scroll it. Let's see. So do we have anything that needs to be... Oh, sword zoom is really fast for some reason. I can probably
Oh,
fix
yes,
that,
that'd
actually.
be
Let me fix that.
I think that's something with the learn function. Oh yes, Dante will have hats at some point, and they will be built into the Steam Marketplace, so that way, when people sell them on the Steam Marketplace, I get money.
I don't know if that's the truth. So maybe don't listen to him. I don't think that's gonna be how that works.
Darn.
Sorry, hold on. Sorry, I just realized my YouTube live chat is not working on my combined chat plugin.
Oh,
Oh, this
crazy.
is cool. I actually can't see my cursor anymore.
Yeah, I can't see it either, so rip.
Okay, there we go. If but you can't see my cursor, fuck us. Okay, whatever. What was that sound?
What?
I don't know. There was a weird ass sound that I just heard in my headphones.
Oh, that might have been me putting my phone on my phone stand, because I was trying to find a reference for gun that I'm drawing.
Maybe.
Hopefully I won't get it put on a list for looking up references for drawing guns.
What is this?
Probably not.
Whose chat is
Hmm?
this? This is not my chat.
Do you just have some random chat build up?
I don't know. What is this? This is not my chat. Is it? What is this?
What are you?
What are they talking about?
Is this your chat?
Is this like a political stream that I accidentally... Whose is this? Oh, sorry, I'm gonna close that and I'm gonna disconnect that source. I'm sorry, ignore the chat that it shows on my screen. That is not my chat.
That's really funny.
Social stream is not using my correct chat. What is that? Give me a second. I see your message in chat. I'm not ignoring you. I don't know why this isn't working, and
What is?
I don't know.
What is going on?
There we go. Okay, there's my chat. What is that, dude? I'm sorry. Please ignore that. I don't know what they're saying. I really hope it's not bad.
It's in Biddy's chat. He has a chat or a plugin that like combines his chats together.
Yeah.
But for some reason, it was pulling it from somebody else's stream, so he was just getting like random messages in it.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck that was. I don't know whose stream that was. Okay, we're back
That's
at actual
really
Biddy
awkward.
chat. I'm so sorry. What is Dante's 9? Dante's 9 is a platformer roguelike where you can build a deck by putting cards into it. Those cards will be your weapons and upgrades. And you can upgrade those cards to make them even stronger. I crossed the streams. Good one. I like that. But yeah, it's yeah, do not cross the streams. Yeah, it's a deck builder roguelike, where you platform, I guess. I don't know. He's much better at selling the game because this is mainly his game.
Yeah, it's a roguelite action platformer deck builder.
Yeah, he's much better at selling the game because it is his game. I am the programmer for it though. So
it's basically your game too now. Okay.
well, yeah, it's my game too, but it's mainly your game because you're the one that.
Yeah, it was originally my idea, and then I needed help because I suck at programming, so that's why he's here.
Yeah, he worked on this for a year, and then he was like, "I need help programming," and I was like, "Well, time to help you program." So, yippee! The VFX has been going absolutely crazy. There's a second enemy in this room. Is that supposed to be there?
Who?
Did you add a second enemy to this room?
Oh, I think I did because I was showing off. I was showing somebody my the spawners because they're like, "Whoa, how do you add enemies to a room?"
Yeah. Okay. Gotcha. I was just like,
So yes,
I really hope
I just
that's
forgot
not.
I had that.
I was like, I hope that's not a bug. You can use a brick as a weapon. Absolutely, you can. Yeah, here's a brick.
Yes.
I really want to add something that like makes the brick more fun. Like have it like fly off of the enemy a lot more. Like whenever it hits the enemy, it like absolutely just like flies back. Oh shit.
Yeah, maybe just give it an extra impulse when it. That's because of the inventory change. Yeah.
I mean, at least this still works. This is still cool.
Yeah, because remember you had said you wanted to combine them together into the same node, so that way we don't have to make two of them. But what I was thinking for the brick is
have it break into shards.
Something, or just have it like give it a random direction when it hits an enemy and just bounce.
A bouncy brick build
and
would be
like
cool.
launch itself.
What if? Okay, how much Terraria have you played, JW?
Barely any.
Okay, so.
But I was just messing around with Terraria weapons earlier.
Oh, sorry. What is that? Is it cool? Is it possible to put the avatar / music overlay in the bottom left? Whenever I'm playing the game, I can. Wait. Oh shit! That'll.
No, this is not a vape, by the way.
Give me 2 seconds. I'm so sorry. We're so new to streaming. It blew away all of my keybinds since the last time I streamed. So.
Oh, is my?
Alt
check my stream.
Oh.
That's a you problem for the selected cards.
Wait.
That might actually be a problem for me too. Now that I think about it, but
shit.
I'm not playing the game right now, so.
I saw that message before you retracted it, and let me just say, comedy genius. Some bouncing on that brick.
Uh-oh.
The Biddy server is leaking into the public.
No.
Okay, hold up. Let me Let me change my keybinds really quickly, and I can
Oh
totally...
wait, I need to add spray bottle to the cards list.
Yes, we absolutely do. Okay, show and hide. Show music browser source is this, I think? No, yes. Show and hide is 9 and 8, respectively. And then I also would like to hide... What is JW's thing called? Discord... Wait. Is it just JW? Okay, I guess JW is just this. Show this is 9.
I guess.
9, 8, and 8. Okay, so now whenever I hit Control Alt 8, yeah, there we go. So yeah, if you wanted to see the cards, I can hide everyone's or all of the things.
Whoa, that's crazy.
Yes. Whoa. Yeah, it could be useful to do that, but I also, while I'm just showing off the game, I can just be like, here's what it looks like normally when we're doing Godot. If there's anything that's happening in the bottom right, I can just pop, and then it's gone. And then, surprise, now we're looking at the actual game. But yeah, so that's what the idea behind Dante's 9 is. It is currently undergoing a huge amount of like reworks for systems and things.
Because my code sucks.
Well, no, it's not that your code sucks. Your code worked, but it just wasn't very
worked,
expandable.
but it sucked.
So we're we're out here.
Yes.
I am doing a bunch of system rewrites so that it is going to be easier to add things over time, as well as adding just a couple of extra things. Like if you didn't see, I'll go ahead and launch this scene, which can actually, I can bring these guys back. So the cool thing about the cards is that you're going to be able to upgrade them with stickers. So that is going to look something like this, where it pops up a list of the stickers you can choose. We're actually not going to choose this one first. I want to choose one of the basic ones. Here we go. So I can go ahead and place this on the card. And that sticker now belongs to this card. I'm going to go ahead and do that with another one. Boom. And I think the idea is we're going to have about 3 stickers that you can place on it. Ah, shit. Something's broken with the shader again.
Nice.
Just ignore that for a second. If you ignore the part that it's not clipping correctly, this is what it's supposed to look like once it works. And I guess we're going to fix that now. Sorry, what did you say? Oh yeah, Blaz in chat said the only sucky code is unreleased code, by the way, JW, and pinged you. JW?
Yeah, well, the code is unreleased, so
It is.
therefore it sucks, I guess.
Yeah, it's a cool idea. Thank you. Chip code is infinitely better than... Yes, absolutely. I mean, we did a demo at GodotCon, and that was it on like very bad code, to be honest. But yeah, no. I've installed Mint Linux because Windows 10 has failed me, and you hate Windows 11 so fucking real. Once I'm gonna consider swapping to Linux for my daily driver once. Boom. Once. What the fuck am I saying? Sorry, I'm zoning out.
Windows 10.
Yeah, once Windows 10 reaches end of life, if there's any security issues, I'm going to swap to Windows, or to Linux Mint or
Linux.
Ubuntu. Yeah, I'm gonna swap to Windows.
Struggling.
I am struggling. I'll be right back. Actually, give me a second.
Oh no, I have to be in charge now. I'm not good at this. Hello. I'm drawing gun. A bouncy sticker? What do you mean a bouncy sticker? What is the implications of a bouncy sticker?
Okay, we're back. Sorry, I had to get a root beer.
Oh, wow.
I think I'm dehydrated.
Urgent, apparently.
There we go. You swap from Windows 10 to Bazite. What is Bazite? Oh, so yeah, you think I need to add a bouncy sticker. Oh, yes. Okay, JW. So, how much Terraria have you played? Do you know about bouncy grenades?
I do not know about bouncy grenades.
Okay. So, do you know about sticky grenades?
I mean, I can imply from the name.
Yeah, but okay. So in Terraria, if you combine a grenade with slime, it'll turn into a sticky grenade, which will stick to walls. But if you combine it with pink slime, it turns into a bouncy grenade, which makes it bounce further. It would be really cool if there was some way to convert certain cards into other like special kinds of cards. Like
Oh, like with a sticker?
yeah, or even, I mean, maybe not a sticker, but like maybe like
Or like you could combine 2 cards together.
I don't know. To be honest, I don't know what the idea would be good, but or like what good idea. I don't know what would work.
Okay.
But like having a brick, some way to transform that into like a bouncy brick version, which makes it just like bounce
Yeah,
like
that could be fun.
100% of its speed in every direction or something like that, as like it's just like a cool secret thing. Sorry, let me catch up with chat. Chatting from Linux Mint. Linux Mint is dope. I think, yeah, bouncy sticker equals bouncy brick. That's true, yeah, but I'm thinking like a super version of that. Linux Mint is dope. I really like Kubuntu. I use Kubuntu on my laptop. So anytime I go and travel, I have like I have a little shitty ThinkPad that I do development on, and Linux Mint. Oh my god, why am I saying that? Kubuntu is my driver for that. I recommend using a VM to test on my Linux distro of choice. I am fine. That is a good piece of advice. I have tested Linux distros though, because I have like a tinkering around PC that I use, so I found out which one I like. That seems like it's a gaming specific Linux version. That's interesting. I'm gonna take a look at that really quickly. Azite OS. What's up?
I'm just thinking about drawing.
Azite is a very game-oriented distro. Don't know about coding on it. I would imagine it's probably still fine because it's Unix, and Unix is just like really good. It comes with Steam pre-installed, HDR and VRR support, schedulers. Whoa. Ooh, wait. It comes pre-installed with Lutris as well? What the fuck? Wait, this might actually be goated. Yeah, Ubuntu is great. The reason I went with Kubuntu is because I really hate GNOME. I think GNOME is a very ugly desktop, at least in my opinion. And I really like KDE Plasma, so I just went with Kubuntu because that has it pre-installed. Whoa, this is dope. Is it ProtonDB? I like how it checks. Oh, it uses KDE Plasma. Oh, that's so goated. That is so goated. This might actually be the play then. I'll check this one out. I might spin up a VM of this sometime over the next week. I'm gonna.
I know if it's good, because maybe I'll switch to Linux someday.
Yeah, no, this is actually dope. Because it sounds like exactly what I want, because it's gaming focused, and it also runs KDE Plasma automatically. Not like that would be like a deal breaker if it ran GNOME, because you can just swap out desktop environments, but can I search for games on here? I don't remember. Yes. I'm just gonna check. Is this only Steam? I want to make sure this can't run League of Legends. Okay, it doesn't look like it can. Oh, this is only Steam. Hold up. Let me see if Lutris can run League of Legends. Actually, I'm going to keep this off screen because I don't know if this auto... Yeah, sometimes text boxes auto-complete when they shouldn't. League of Legends. Sort by popularity. Please tell me they can't. I would be so happy to find out that League of Legends can't run on Linux anymore. Oh, it's unsupported on Linux. Let's fucking go.
Let's go.
Dude, another win in the bag for Linux. What about Dota? Can I run Dota? If it can't run Dota, then I'm going to have some really bad news because Moaz is going to be sad. Gold runs perfectly after tweaks. Okay, that's perfect. Oh, yeah, I do know about Steam's Proton later. I have a Steam Deck, so. Hey, Jose. Long time no see. Outside of, like, the messages in the group chat. But how's it going? Just out of Ubuntu Parasite. Sorry, switching from Windows to Linux is a hot topic among gamers and programmers right now. Absolutely. End of support for Windows 10 is in October, I think. So
I am on Windows 11, and it's kind of terrible.
It's so terrible.
It is very terrible, actually.
Oh, you know what, Jose? I don't think I've told you, actually. So this is Tim Percat. This is one of my friends that I met from my Discord. And I went to GodotCon. I think I sent a picture of it. Let me know if I didn't, and I'll shoot a picture into the group chat. But we've agreed that I'm gonna be moving forward as the main programmer for the project. which will let him do more of the things that he enjoys. So,
like struggling to draw.
yeah, like check out this shader, dude.
As you
This
can
looks sick.
see.
I sorry, I'm still like absolutely gushing over my own shader.
Yeah, we know.
No, but the fact that this is all in 2D, there's
Alright.
nothing 3D on the screen right now is so cool. Anyways,
Wrap it up.
yeah.
That
Actually,
is
you know
really
what?
cool.
I might Jose, I might DM you about something later. Actually, because I know you do. Yeah, I can shoot you some things. You do a lot of UI UX stuff, right? Do you still? I'm assuming you still do that because that's what I know you for. I should maybe reach out to you about a couple of things specifically for the game. Yeah. Because this game brings up Dante's myth. Does the stage be from hell to purgatory to heaven? In the end, you fight God, or is this a spoiler? I don't know. That is a question for Tempura Cat.
I don't know.
Oh, he doesn't know either. Have you read Dante's Inferno?
I have not.
Okay. So we
I probably should,
are working
but I
on a
don't
game
care.
where neither of us have read Dante's Inferno based on Dante's Inferno. It's funny. I clearly
Yeah,
haven't read your
just
most recent message. Your most recent message. What recent message? Oh, is it in the group chat? Oh shit, you're so right. Okay, I see. Yeah. I will check that out after stream. Sorry, I didn't realize that was a thing. Played around with Godot for a bit. You have to get better at coding to start making games. You don't. You can just play around with things.
I suck at coding, and I made this game.
Yeah, that's true. Actually, this game.
Like genuinely, I'm terrible.
Yeah, well,
It's
he's
so
not
bad.
terrible at programming. He's just not great at it. This was his. I think this was your first game that you started working on, right?
Yeah, like first like major.
Yeah.
Game that like I actually plan on releasing.
Yeah. So he was working on this for like a year without like any programming experience beforehand, and it worked. The game ran, and it was honestly pretty fun. It's just that he's not like a professional programmer or anything, so. I would just recommend downloading Godot or downloading anything and just like messing around with it. You don't have to like learn to code to make a game first. You can learn to code through making a game.
Yeah, I would recommend that. It's a lot more fun than like actually learning how to code.
Godot is also really beginner friendly. Nasitos is right there. What was I doing? I'm so sorry. Sword zoom is fast. I was gonna do that like a year ago.
Yeah, that's because of the I believe
Yes.
that's because the lerp thing is broken.
Yep. Yeah,
How
bad
is this
code definitely
looking
is an
with,
evil bad game.
SMG, and it's a little bit of work, but it doesn't look terrible.
Yes, okay, I see what's going on. So the lerp is wrong. Camera, bitty camera.
So compared to that.
Oh my god, what was I? Okay, yeah. There was a thing that I wanted to try out with bitty camera as well. Target zoom. Zoom speed is
Decently happy
1.
with that so far.
Why is zoom speed 1? Clear. .tscn.
Oh yeah, and Bilytics tutorials are very useful. I believe
Hmm?
the attack system for the game is still entirely built around his composition tutorial, like pretty much 1-to-1.
Is it?
Yeah, it is.
Oh, sorry. Wait,
I pretty
what
much just
happened?
copied it.
There are a bunch of very good tutorials around. Yeah. Brackies did a few tutorials a while back. I would recommend those. They're very they teach you the most basic stuff. As well as just like the entirety of Godot, like Godot's language. Also, Godot's docs, some people talk about like hating them. I think they're great. I think they're the best of all of the big game engines. Because they're really
great.
easily searchable, and like this is the page on GDScript reference. You can just like go through here and it will list everything that the language can do. GDScript is like Python, but better. So like it's very, very, very beginner friendly. So I would super highly recommend just like fucking around with shit in the game. Yes, yeah, I know about that. You can control click on a bunch of things. If you control click, it pulls up the docs. You can also right click, and it's the lookup symbol. It's the same thing. You can also hit search help, and if you want to know what any node does, maybe I'm like, maybe I want to use a character body 2D. So search for character body 2D, open this up. Here's the docs built right into it. You can click this, and it will open it up in your browser right here. So everything is available to you. It's very, very nice.
Hey, Biddy, how does the SMG card look?
Let me take a look. I'll toss you on stream real quick. Where is it? Sorry, I was adjusting audio. Here is JW's screen. And if I turn off this.
Ta-da.
Ooh, okay. I fuck with that. That is a really good Uzi. You could probably just kill it.
Sometimes
Uzi.
I can draw.
I think you could just call it Uzi if you wanted to. You don't have to call it SMG.
I think
it's
SMG is better.
Okay,
I like
enough.
SMG better, but also I'm gonna tweak this one because I realized that this is like lower compared to the rest of like weapon cards.
Yeah.
If we look, there we go. Now it's more at the same level.
Yeah. Oh, also, Blaz, you were mentioning earlier Undertale's code is one big switch statement. I believe it's one big if statement. It's like an if else, I think. I might be wrong on that. It's one of the two, but yeah, no, you are correct that all of Undertale's dialogue is stored in one switch statement, which is really weird, but it works. So you don't have to be good at coding to make a good game. You can be terrible at coding and make a great game. What'd you say?
Like me.
Let's see. Undertale code. You're studying SQL, PHP, JavaScript, and HTML, CSS for a uni project. Your focus is on web dev right now. Yeah, web dev is really approachable, really nice. Sorry, I'm still looking for this. I keep forgetting you.
Web dev sounds scary, you're not gonna lie.
Web dev is fun, somewhat. I say as my job is literally web dev. Does this change in
So this card will be easy to implement. It's literally just any other gun card that we have, but just shoot faster. Although we'll probably want to tweak some of the particles and stuff so they're not all like 100% identical, but whatever.
Yeah. Do you have my YouTube chat pulled up, by the way?
I do.
Okay, yeah. Laz just said, I think if you've managed to make something like this, you should change your self-description from terrible at code to code is not my strength. That's true.
Yes, that is very true.
Yeah. Okay, so I will say, JW's code is not the best code I've ever seen, but it doesn't need to be. It's honestly, like, for about a year of using Godot, I think it was, or however long you've been using Godot, it's fine. You know,
yeah, like a year and a half. I started in like the fall.
Yeah, like you didn't go to school for programming. You just kind of taught yourself.
Yeah.
So, you know.
I'd had like a couple computer science classes in high school, but
yeah,
they weren't amazing, to be perfectly honest. Like, I think I probably learned more through messing with Godot than actual classes. Like, going to a class really helped learn, like, oh, what's a function, what's a class, what's a variable.
Yeah, school's really good for
but
learning.
Like, once you
the
get past that, you kind of
and
have
things.
to... Like, yeah, once you get past the basic concepts, you kind of just have to, like, figure it out.
Okay. You gotta go, but await your message. Peace. Good luck, good luck. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, no, I will message you about a couple of things. Just for, like, talking and stuff. And also just check how you're doing, because I haven't talked to you in a long fucking time. Refactoring is often not hard. It's a bunch of time thinking about what it... Yes, absolutely. No, yeah, he focused very much on the gameplay part of things.
Actually, that's not true. I focused on, like, making it look cool.
That's true, yeah. He focused very much on making the game look good, which it does.
I'm good at that. I'm not good at much else.
Yeah, no, the game does look amazing. So... Oh, this is not...
That looks good. What should I make next?
Okay, so this needs to be, like, a lot less, I think. You just, like, aren't a thing. What if I just make this, like, third? Okay, yeah, that looks much better, I think.
I just thought of an idea.
Sure.
So what if we have, like, elemental stickers that will make the card do, like, a damage of a certain type if you put it on it? But then we could have certain...
Go ahead.
That's just, and then you could have certain cards that when you put that sticker on it, it transforms it into like a different card. So you could have like if you put a ice sticker on a grenade, it turns into like a ice bomb or something like that.
Okay.
And then that could have its own special effects and stuff.
An interesting one, yeah.
Just an idea.
Yeah, I am down to play around with that if we end up going with elemental base damage.
Because I was just thinking, I had an idea of in here of like a grenade that when you throw it, it just explodes into like an area of effect that lingers of like a specific damage type. So it could be like fire, it could be ice, could be poison.
He's saying he's adding splash potion or lingering potions from Minecraft.
Yeah.
That's my words per minute.
I actually originally got that idea from shooting random things in Terraria, but yes.
Yeah,
that's pretty much where I got all these ideas.
Yeah. My words per minute on a good day, 120. On an average day, around 100 something. 100.
Mine is like 50.
Gotten better. Yours is like 60 to 70 on a good day, I think. Right?
If I'm like trying to type as fast as I possibly can.
Okay, let's fix these tracers as well. I can do that.
Yes. Another one I wanted to have is like a bubble gun that shoots out like bubbles that will like linger for a while.
Yeah.
And then like if you hit them, they deal damage.
Tracer, bullet tracer.
Another idea that I had was cards that will like build turrets or things like that. That you could place down, or even like a mounted turret, kind of like in Worms. So like it has a ton of ammo, but like you can't move around with it, so it's really easy to get attacked from it.
Sorry,
So
I
that was one
completely
idea.
zoned out into code. What did you say on that last one? Something about a turret that shoots the enemies?
Yeah, turret, either like an auto turret or even like a mounted turret that has a ton of ammo, but it's obviously stationary, so it's a lot easier to get hit out of it.
It's an interesting one. Do we have an unequip or discard button? It is currently in testing, yes. It is not officially supported, but it's something we were playing around with. So if I...
When you pushed up the changes, right?
Yes, I did.
Okay, let me see if I can actually get those to work.
Yes. So, for example, whenever I'm swinging the sword, if I want to unequip it, I can hit middle click and it'll toss it back into my hand. It's not fully tested or like implemented, but it was something we were playing around with because I'm like, what if I don't want to use the rest of this shot? You could like switch between these, but if you only have one weapon, you know, you want to have the unequip. You could root yourself to the ground with a mounted turret with that. You could, yeah. Yeah, if you weren't able to get off of it. Or if you were jumping.
Actually, that's a good idea, like root cards that like root you.
Yeah. If you were jumping, it could keep your velocity but disable momentum or movement. Oh, that would be really interesting, yeah.
That's actually
like,
really... Because, yeah, what I was thinking is like something that you place down and then get into and shoot, but it would actually make more sense for it to be you can shoot it as long as you don't move.
Yeah.
And then when you move, it discards it.
Dude, okay, now that's such a sick idea.
Yeah.
My immediate thought, by the way, Blaz, is I don't know if you've ever played TF2, but one of the best ways to play heavy is you jump around a corner and you start revving your minigun as you turn the corner. So you're like, you land and then you're shooting. That's my immediate thought is like, yeah, you like jump off of, you use a boost card, you jump up, you equip the minigun. You can no longer input any movement, but now you're flying through the air and you can like shoot at enemies. That's a cool idea. I'm writing that down. I don't know if you have already. That's a dope idea.
I haven't. Oh, well, I did have an idea for a minigun, but that was more just like a gun that shoots really fast.
Minigun.
With lots of bullets.
On equipping will root or stop you from.
I'll let you write that down then. I'll see if the project actually runs.
Be used for or used during a jump to carry momentum. That's a dope idea. I think a special interaction of certain card with certain sticker is more pain to make and less cool. Synergies like in Balatro, where there is no Joker fusion and the synergy is the effects. So, yeah, the only thing that I will say about that is whenever you're playing, or at least for me, whenever I'm playing Enter the Gungeon and I loot a weapon and then I get a little arrow that says, ooh, synergy unlocked because I just happen to have one of the like accessories that also has a synergy with it, and now that weapon is stronger, feels really cool and really good. That one, I really like that one. I don't know if that's something we want to do, but I do really like that feeling. It is definitely going to
not
be
sure
more
either.
effort.
Yeah.
Let's see. Yeah. In movement text in your game, that's good. Or in games, I love movement tech so much. Bouncing off each other would be more intuitive and interesting. Yes. Oh, sorry, I missed this. The elemental condition functionality scares you for some reason. Too many variables to keep track of. I mean, it's ideally it shouldn't be, because ideally you would have something like this where you just have an attack class that is just like a bunch of information. Are we even using damage type or attack type? No.
Wait, huh?
I don't know. There's a thing in here called damage type and attack type, and I don't know why, because neither of them
Where
are
is
being
it?
used in attack.gd.
Oh, I think I just put those in there because I don't know why I put those in there.
Yeah. Oh, this
I
was...
probably haven't touched that script for like
Yeah.
a year.
Can we pause stream? No. No, I don't have that functionality. Sorry. You need advice? No.
You need advice.
You can ask the
then
advice
you can
if
put
you
it
want.
in chat.
Yeah, you can put it in chat and I can probably tell you. Yeah, so if you wanted this does not like crazy frog.
The red flag, red flag.
As fuck, dude. You know that one? Like, did I love Axel F for Crazy Frog? But for damage type,
So real.
like you could just have like a damage type enum, which would be like neutral or like none, and then like fire, ice, whatever. And then you can have this just like as a thing. Oh shit, JW, I found something really fucking cool, by the way. And I'm actually gonna show this off to everyone because this is one of the coolest things ever. So I don't know if you guys have ever had something like this. You don't have like a direction class, do you? No. Okay. So let's say that you wanted to make an enum referenceable from anywhere else. So you might want to make like a class like this. You can do class name direction, enum, directions, or like something like this. And you can have like east, north, west, south. That's not the order that I would normally put things in. But anyways, this is really cool. Because then you could reference it elsewhere via something like this, where you do like direction dot directions equals, and then like you would have to do direction dot directions dot west. That's annoying, though, right? Because that's like a lot of direction dot direction da 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 da. What you can do if you want to pull this enum in is you can do var direction equals direction dot directions, or I guess, sorry, this should be like directions. So now I can later in the file just do our directions equals directions dot west. I believe it should. Oh wait, hold up. No, sorry. You have to do this type of typing. So this actually pulls in the values from this enum inside of another file. So all you have to do is do that.
Interesting.
Which is very cool, because one thing that I was doing was doing it somewhere. Hold on, where is it?
He's doing it.
Don't say that. Render type, I think.
Oh.
Yes. So right
something's
here.
Weird with this.
Yeah, I haven't fixed that shader. I know that bug. You're right. I should fix that.
Okay.
So I'm doing this here, where I have a render type enum as part of card visual, but as part of card sticker. Instead of doing card sticker dot render type every time I want to reference it, I pull this enum into this file via render type, and then anywhere else I can check it by like render type dot screen space, which is like really cool.
Oh, interesting.
I really like
that. That's really
that.
cool.
Show the frogs Willy. That will change your huzz's mind. Yeah.
Insane.
Dude, that like blew my mind. Like a teenager, I was like, "Oh shit, dude! What do you mean Crazy Frog has a cock? There's no way." And I looked and I was like, "Dude, Crazy Frog's kind of just slanging that thing around. It's crazy."
Frog.
That frog, is this real? Okay, let me fix
That
that
frog.
shader. Also, I fixed the lerp.
Yeah.
thing.
Oh,
I haven't
did you?
pushed it up,
Did you
no.
push it up? Okay. Oh, what did you change?
I was just lerping it 100% instead of not 100%.
Oh, so it was on the sword.
It was on the camera.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
because
still
the
need
sword just does like
a.
a target zoom.
Okay. I need to see if I can find a better, not frame rate dependent lerp. Because the one that we have theoretically is frame rate dependent, but I don't
It is.
think it actually is. Is it?
It is, yeah.
Okay,
well,
well, we
it's,
were having those issues before with like the really slow
so it's
swapping back and forth that we weren't sure
oh,
about.
so it's not it's timescale independent. So no matter what the timescale is, you're going to lerp over like 10 physics ticks, not
Yes,
yeah.
but I meant like frame rate dependent.
Yes, it is frame rate independent
Yes, okay.
because
So
it
it's
runs
both.
off physics ticks.
Okay, then that should be fine, I think.
Yeah. Yeah,
Cool.
because the way Godot works, you don't really need it to be frame rate independent because of how physics process works. Because if yeah, like if the game
Yeah.
freezes, it's only gonna call physics process like as many times, you know. Anyways, yeah, you know what I mean. Hopefully. Sorry, I'm trying to fix this shader. There's so many things I'm trying to do, man.
What do you think would be a good like off-brand blank from Gungeon?
Off-brand, like
Off-brand?
Rivals of Aether
Like
2.
Like Rivals of Aether 2?
Dude, we should play Rivals.
Anyways,
Show people what
we should play Rivals. You just want to play Rivals on stream instead of game dev?
Honestly, it might be a move.
All right.
Boom. Sorry.
We should do that once we hit 10:30.
No, such a bad idea. Such a terrible idea. Why is this so?
Can we start a vote in chat? Should we play Rivals?
Okay, this is fucked up.
How do I start a vote?
Material.
Chat. How do I start a vote? I don't know how to start a vote.
I don't understand. Why is this not working now? This isn't doing anything. Am I like losing my mind?
How do I start a vote?
In what?
In chat.
Which chat?
I don't know either.
You might not be able to on Twitch chat unless you have partner.
Oh, that's terrible.
Yeah.
Okay, well, DG says yes, so I guess we have to now.
Fuck, I guess so. Is this... Am I, like, losing my mind? Why is this not doing anything?
I don't know. So what would be a... I could just do a blank. Just call it a blank and just steal it from Gungeon.
You could.
They can't do anything about it.
Anyone know why this isn't doing anything?
What are you trying to do? Let me look.
Am I, like... What?
Is the... Oh, wait, is the mask offset?
No, so what the problem is, I'm changing the values in the sticker, but it's not...
Oh. Is it...
At all?
That's interesting.
Is it because you're using, like, a duplicated version of it? You totally are, you motherfucker.
That's really awkward.
Oh, now it's broken. Or now it's gone. Okay, I guess that's fair. I'd rather it be gone and broken than not updating, because now...
Okay, well, good luck with that.
Thanks. Alright, progress mask damage icon. Are they overlaying? Progress mask damage icon. This? This thing?
Looks like
Yes.
yes.
Which is, I believe, the intended behavior.
Yeah, that's how it should be. Okay, what card do we do next? A blank would be cool, but I don't know what to make a blank that isn't a blank. Oh, another card idea I had was for a passive card that for a period of time you gain money for every kill that you get. That would be cool.
I could fuck with that, yeah.
I also need to figure out what the money is. I still don't know.
Touch of Midas or something.
Oh, that's a cool idea.
Okay, yeah, I guess it's 0.215, whatever the fuck this value is supposed to mean. Oh, no, just kidding. Shit.
It could be possibly cool to have like an accent color for more powerful cards.
Yeah, like
We
the
wanted
one,
to.
like the
Or
one,
just for certain cards.
yeah, the sword card that you made.
The sword card that I made.
The one where it looks like Dante is
Oh,
like
like the
spitting hot
shiny one?
Cheeto dust. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, oop, I broke something with that card, but that's okay.
Oh my lord, dude. This is like not working the way I would expect it to. I don't.
It
Or
does
no,
look like he's spitting hot Cheeto dust, I'm not gonna lie.
it does. Yeah, it looks like he ate some. I'll pull it up on my screen. Or actually, you know what? You got it on your screen.
I
Here's
have
what
it
looks
on my
like.
screen.
Yeah,
It's right here.
check this
I
out.
broke something with the fancy version with the fancy border, so
Yeah.
here's the other one.
This is what he's
looks
talking
cool.
about. Deploying high and buy operation. Hi. Hi.
Hi.
Hello. Hi. Hi. Hello. Oh, here, let me play the sound.
Goodbye. Hello.
Yeah. So that's what he's talking about. There's this sick ass card design that he did. Where
It is pretty cool.
it looks like he's spitting hot Cheeto dust right here. You said you broke the one with the fancy border? Is it not in the game?
Yeah, it's right here. It's because I accidentally copied something onto it, but I think I can fix it. What layer is that on? Yeah, it's just because I put it on the wrong layer. So what I can do is you here, we can just copy you and paste you over, and everything's fine now.
It's 5. Nope. 0.7.
There we go. All better.
Oh, it's gonna be some weird ass value, isn't it? 0.1666. Oh, you motherfucker! What is 1.6? What is this? Is this? Hold up, let me toss this into the calculator real quick. This has to be like some value that makes sense, right? Like 1 divided by 0.16 repeating is 6. Okay, sure. I guess it's 1/6 of the size or something. Oh, and you're not lined up. Oh, I think it's actually an issue of I have this guy move to the side. Yeah, okay. Alright, let's see if this works in game. Oh, wrong scene. Fuck. Okay, I can't wait to be working on like actual programming stuff soon. I've been doing nothing but UI for the last like week in Dante's 9. I can't wait for the next thing. I can't wait for you to be like, yo, make me a UI for this. Give me the negative sticker, please, brother. Okay.
Yeah, I need to work on making the UI look
Yeah,
nice.
that, dude. Okay, I've got to fix
At some point.
Yeah, there's a shadow clipping issue that I need to take care of, but that is totally fine with me.
There we go. I fixed the fancy card, so now it looks better.
You did? Oh, hey, nice.
Yes, so now
Here, I'll
you can
flash
see
this
it
on the
has the
screen so
nice
people
border.
can see it. Here's the card it's talking about. Timber Cat Live
I need to work
reaction.
on the border. It still looks a little bad, but
Yeah, but I don't know. Something about the Moaz border goes hard.
yeah, I like it.
Yeah, it looks good. Are the cards kind of like a
I
skill
kinda
tree
d-
or like the charms from Hollow Knight? Neither.
Neither. They're like
If you've ever played Gungeon, they're like kind of like weapons that you pick up,
or they're like cards from Slay the Spire.
but they're not, is the problem.
They're identical to cards from Slay the
They're
Spire.
not, though.
They're exactly the same.
How are they? They're not exactly the same as Slay the Spire.
How are
It's
they
much
not the
closer to
same?
One Step from Eden, yes.
Yeah, it's basically one step from Eden.
Yes. That is the correct one. Slay the Spire is a
Yep.
wrong comparison to make. Because it's not a turn-based game.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're very different from Slay the Spire. Oh, I need to fix the back.
One Step from Eden is probably
Sure.
actually like the closest game to
It's-
this, but
Yeah. It's much
Nobody
less
plays it.
popular.
yeah.
Okay, let me turn this guy around so like I can. Let me line up this guy's cut real quick. Spin you around a little bit. Give me a twirl. Where's it at? Where's your material? Give me a twirl. Thank you. A rotation.
You just realized today.
80. Hello. I guess I can make this.
Now, Cetos, you want to join us on Rivals? We're gonna stream Rivals at 10:30.
Oh, you just realized today that. Oh, they don't have hurt boxes.
They don't have hurt boxes.
Bro forgot to give. Oh, dude, squat card. Yo, look at this, dude. Look at him.
Wait, huh? What am I
Squat
missing?
card. He's squatting. Ooh.
Let me move this up. This looks a little funky, wonky.
I'd imagine that this can sit at like 1.67. Is that the correct size? It's not. 1.33. Yes, sir. That looks right to me. I think. Let's give it a little. Give me a little twirl. Ah, yeah, that looks good. I might want to add a flag to be able to hide the charge count, to be honest. Or, actually, no. No, I don't. I've just thought about it again.
You just thought about it again?
Fuck. Fuck you.
What did I do?
Oh, no.
What?
Let me think about this for a second.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you've wounded me. You have wounded me. This is a problem.
I have.
Okay, so you see this? Can you look at my screen real quick?
Mm-hmm, I'm looking at your
So
screen.
you see this number up here?
Mm-hmm.
Watch it. You see how it's going?
Oh, interesting. Yes, I do see how it's
Because
gone.
it's part of the front texture and not the back texture, and the front texture is rendered on demand, and the back texture is a static image.
Yes.
Which means there are two
Honestly,
solutions. Remove the number or make it static so it doesn't rotate, or render it also as part of the back image. This one
I
sounds
honestly
a lot
think
harder.
this looks cool. I honestly think it looks cool when it only shows up on one side, personally.
It feels a little jarring.
Or
to
you
have
could
it
even just
here.
hide the number when you're in when it's spinning, or when it's in the sticker screen.
Here's what I was. So I'm not going to hide it on the sticker screen, because what I was thinking of was when you're hovering the sticker that you're going to place on this, it will show you how many charges it's going to have. It'll be like highlighted red with like a +1 or something, is what I was thinking.
Maybe. I don't know if that's really necessary, to be honest. It's a good idea, but...
Sorry, hold on. The style of the cards remind me of Inscription. Yes. Have you played Inscription, JW?
I have never played Inscription.
Have you seen anyone play Inscription?
I can't say I have.
Ooh.
Like, I recognize the name.
You should play
I have
Inscription.
homework.
It is very good. Write it down to put it out of your mind.
Alright.
The only problem is, that's not how I work. So I'm going to quickly do a little thing just to see if this looks better. Inscription's a very good game. I would recommend both of you play it. I watched Pirate Software play it. So I've kind of lost the charm of playing it for the first time, which sucks. But like, it's not that big of a deal.
Hell.
Where's the number icon? Is it charges label? Is that what it is?
Hmm?
Is it called charges label? Is that what the number at the
Oh,
top is?
I think so. Maybe.
Charges. Damage icon charges. Charges is...
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. So here's what I'm going to do. Whenever Y rotation changes... How are you... Is the opacity of this changing? Yes. The self-modulate isn't. Okay. Okay, here's the play. We're going to... Let's see. Let me figure this out. I'm going to think out loud for a second, so sorry.
He's thinking.
I'm thinking very hard right now. I'm flipping so many cards in my mind right now. You have no idea. The matrices are being multiplied. I'm down stacking right now. I just got a fucking Tetris. The guy in first is pissed. Okay. So 90 degrees. Okay. Yeah. I got it. Okay. He's got it. He's got it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get the absolute value of Y rotation. And then I'm going to remap.
I should play more Tetris. It's a crazy statement.
0 to 90. So it's normally 0 to 90. Now it's going to go... hold on. It's going to go 0 to 1. We're going to invert that. And we're going to set that to charge. Charges label dot self modulate dot a.
I'm sure I've played Tetris at
I
some point.
would be so surprised if you hadn't. But now,
I'm certain I have.
I would be
I
absolutely
just don't know when.
surprised if you hadn't.
It's been a while, that's for sure.
Dude, I know that song from Three Doors Down. I don't know if that's the band. I'm so sorry if anyone knows that band and knows the correct one.
Tetris Attack. I have no clue what that is.
Oh, this isn't working.
I don't know what to do now. Should probably draw another card. Or what do I have in my to-do list?
Charges labeled as
Card packs. Still need to work on that.
Wait,
Why
no.
do I have a to-do item that's just redesign? What am I redesigning?
Does it just say redesign?
Yeah, I think I like half finished a to-do and then just forgot.
That's so fucking funny.
That is.
Oh yeah, dude, look at that. Yeah, we can take a look.
I'm taking a look.
So I have it set up. Let me find Y rotation really quickly. So whenever it spins, it lowers the opacity.
Oh, I like that.
So it
That's a
doesn't
lot
turn
better.
off immediately. It kind of fades.
Yeah, that looks good.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Also, you might want to like import the stickers that I designed to use for your testing stickers rather than like the cursor, so it doesn't look like terrible.
You can say the word shit. Maybe you can't actually. I don't know. I don't know where your parents are.
All right.
Yeah, JW's not allowed to cuss. Okay. Sorry. It's more like Tetrisphere. I don't know what Tetrisphere is. Have you played
Tetrisphere.
Tetris Attack? No. You know what I have played though that I could pull up right now, and I'm going to. I got
Rivals
Tetrio.
Invader 2?
I got Tetrio. You know Tetrio?
No.
You don't know Tetrio?
No, of course I
Dude,
don't.
Tetrio's fucking goated.
I'm not like a boomer or whatever.
I might play Tetrio after the stream, depending on how long it goes. I haven't played Tetrio in months.
Crazy.
Tetrio is so good.
But Rivals.
Rivals. You don't even want to play Rivals. Crag got killed today.
That's not true. I was still having fun with Greg today.
Crag found dead in Godot Delta. Tetrio? Here, I'll open it up and I'll do
I'm trying to think.
do a quick show. I might have to update it. I'm gonna switch you guys to
I want to.
a BRB text really quickly because I don't know if this is gonna open up a folder. My BRB screen. I'm like.
I want to work on the UI like the UI design, but I don't know. I just don't know where to start with that.
Yeah. Sorry, we're opening up downloads really quickly. It did open up my downloads folder. It didn't open it on my main computer or my main screen, but then I opened up my downloads folder in Windows Explorer and it did open on my main screen. So I'm happy that I hit my desktop.
Because with UI, it's like all the other art's decent because I mostly just have to like make it look good.
Yeah.
With UI, I had to make it like look good and usable at the same time, and make it like expandable for all different screen sizes and like control nodes and so much stuff.
Bitlytic is registered. I'm so glad that didn't like. I'm so glad that was the username Bitlytic and not like.
It'd be funny if it was like your full legal name and address.
Well, no, like my dead username, you know.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. So here is
Scary.
Tetrio. So
What am I looking at?
it's just it has like an online battle mode, but it's also just like a Tetris thing. Why are there
Beautiful
ads on my
ads.
screen right now? Why are there ads on my screen? There didn't used to be ads. My rotate button, A and S. Yeah. So it's just like a Tetris client for playing Tetris on the computer, and it's very friendly. I really like it. It's very snappy. There's like you can hit down to put it on the bottom and then like actually press space to snap things. I'm not very fast at Tetris anymore, but I'm not gonna do a full thing. But anyways, that's Tetrio. Tetrio is a really fun thing.
Whoa.
Is that Jack and Daxter? Sorry, I missed that. I don't. Was it something? Was there a song that played? I'm gonna go back.
I was
for a
just
second.
saying things.
Outset Island lesson menu. No, I don't know what you're talking about. I have played Jack and Daxter, but that's not what it is. I have to mention that Daytona USA is the most broken game. Daytona USA, I don't know what that is. Well, I know it's a city in Florida, but oh, this game. Never mind. I know what you're talking about. Sorry. Yeah. Old arcade game. Yeah. I was thinking like something on Steam right now. Yeah.
Crazy.
Oh no, this is not Jack and Daxter. This is Sorry, that actually, now that I'm about to say what game this is, it makes it so much fucking funnier that you asked, is that Jack and Daxter? JW, I don't know if you know Jack and Daxter.
Vaguely, yeah.
It is a game on the PlayStation 2. Came out in like 2002, 2003, something like that.
Knew it was a PlayStation,
Yes.
yeah.
This is actually Pokemon Legends Arceus for the Nintendo Switch that came out like a few years ago. It came out in like 2022.
So much funnier.
Yeah, no. As you can see, if I go to this, you can see that it's a Pokemon game. Yeah, is that Jack and Daxter? It looks like it could be with the graphics. Yeah, no, I feel that. Let's look at this one. Is this the one where it sits down? Hold up, yeah, it sits down for a little while. Yeah,
Gamers.
Yeah, no, that's so fucking funny that you thought it
Why
was
does it
Jack
just
and
say
Daxter.
gamers?
'Cause it used to say goodnight gamers. It was my ending screen for whenever I wanted to do like regular
crazy.
streaming. Like that art.
Yeah, regular streaming.
Yeah, no, this beach area is really cool. It looks really good at like the different times of day.
It really got that PS2 aesthetic to it.
It's one of the most nonsense things in Pokemon. Yeah, it really is. I don't know why it's there, but it is. Alright, back to Discord, or not Discord, desktop scene. Okay. So that's good.
Crazy.
Card is fixed. Let me push this up so the JW has fixed cards. Where is my VS Code? Hello, VS Code. Oh, there
Code.
is? Okay, so that's an actual reason. I thought it was just like a for fun thing. Nausitos is about to hit me with some fucking Pokemon lore. Oh god. Oh no.
Bro, about to hit the nerdlytic.
He's gonna nerdlytic so fucking hard.
Yeah. Oh yes, one thing I wanted to do is the damage on the cards. I don't know the best way to do that. I think it would probably be best to have you'd set the damage on the card resource, and then that would correlate, and then I'm trying to think. So then the card itself, the card ability would take in that damage and do whatever with it.
Almost.
And then the card ability could also have a function to spit out the actual damage that's being emitted. So the base damage would be on the resource, and then the actual damage would be, you could get it from the ability to display it on the card.
Almost.
Almost.
So you're still thinking in terms of ability and cards. We have a much better alternative now, which we have card instances.
Oh, yes.
Which has a list of the
You're
stickers that's on it, or any modifiers that we're going to have on it. So we can just ask it for the damage, and it can run those calculations for us.
Yes.
And also, the ability will not have a reference to the card, it will have a reference to the instance, so that it can also get that damage. Don't worry about it too much. Like whenever you activate the ability, or whenever you like attack, you're going to have a reference to the card instance on that ability scene, and it will be able to ask it for how much damage the attack is going to do.
Okay. Yes, that makes sense.
Yeah, so the calculation will be done.
And then that would be what's displayed on the card instance. So the card instance will get the damage number.
Yeah.
From the calculations from the stickers and stuff.
Okay.
And then we might also want to have one thing that's One Step from Eden does for some cards is they'll have like a, say, 50 times 5 damage. So like the attack hits 5 times for 50 damage each. We could possibly have that for like clarification. So like, for example, the kunai would be like 20 times 3 or whatever it is.
I think
because it shoots out 3 of them. Oh, by the way, you gotta
yeah, I see it.
spammer
I
in
see it.
Twitch.
Get the fuck out of here. I already have the most okay viewers. I don't need best viewers.
Yeah, true.
Get
We
outta
got
here.
like the most mediocre viewers.
It's not true. My viewers are pretty cool. Unless it's Moaz.
Yeah, then it's like Moaz, you know.
Like for candy
Sorry,
corn.
Moaz.
Yeah, candy corn would be really good for that. Something like that. But I think for kunai specifically, can you hit enemies with multiple
Yes.
Yes. You can hit them with multiple kunais
Yes.
and does it do the same? Like if each kunai does 10 damage and if all three, does it do 30 damage or is it like diminishing?
Yes, it does 30, yeah.
Okay, interesting. We might want to
believe.
look into diminishing, but I'm not sure. We'll have to see
I
how
don't
strong it feels.
see why not.
Well, it depends on if it's a really strong thing, because it can be really strong against. I mean, I think it'll probably be fine, honestly.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's fine like that, yeah.
It's probably fine.
Yeah, that would, I don't know, that feels really bad to like do less damage if you hit the same thing.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie.
I guess that's fair. I'm thinking in terms of like MOBA.
Yeah, okay.
Where in like League of Legends, whenever you hit someone with an Ash W, if all arrows hit them, it doesn't do like 5,000 damage. It does like the same amount of damage as if one hit them.
Why does it show Moaz having a chat in my stream elements, but not in any of the chats that I have open?
Sorry, what?
I see a chat from Moaz
Where?
in stream elements. In the multi-chat.
Which chat does it
The built-in
say?
multi-chat. It says YouTube, but I don't see it
As of
anywhere. Did you
when?
delete it? But it's still showing up on here?
Was it like
I don't
recent?
know.
What does it say?
It was right after this. It's right after specifically projectiles.
Right after.
He says, me when I'm talking about cool turrets, but my nerd-ass dev is thinking about code or some shit.
Oh.
Apparently.
A while ago?
Is that a while ago? I don't know why that's showing up just now in my YouTube chat on the multi-stream.
That's
I just
so
noticed
funny.
that. Or the multi-chat.
Sorry, there was a thing that I was doing, which I was fixing a bug, and I just completely got
That's really
sidetracked.
fun.
I don't think the Adderall's working.
Yeah.
I need to
think-
talk to
think
my psychiatrist
Um,
for sure. I think we're gonna maybe try Vyvanse. It's fine. I will say Adderall is at least like an improvement over nothing. That's pretty cool.
I'm just sitting here staring at the Godot project doing absolutely nothing, so you're doing better than me.
I'm not. I'm scrolling up and down the Godot project and then talking.
Oh, I was zooming in and out.
Wait, so we're doing the exact same motion on our scroll wheel.
Yeah,
Oh,
sometimes I just do that. My scroll wheel is like dying from scrolling things too much. It makes really awful noises. Okay, is there anything else I want to do before like giving up? It's over. I'm giving up.
no way. He's giving up, guys. He's throwing
I
in
should
the
look through the
towel.
playtest notes, make sure we didn't miss anything in here.
Oh yeah, I
I think
wanted
we
to write
probably
down some of
did
the
miss a lot of
actual-
things.
Huh?
I think we did probably miss a lot of things in here that we
think-
should be doing.
Yes. Probably. Yeah, there's a couple of nice quality of life things that I would like to take care of. at
Oh,
some
and one
point.
thing I wanted to mention was I wanted to talk to you about some of the enemy designs, mainly the golem that I designed. So what I was thinking for him is he would like kind of wander around slowly, and then he would charge up and then like throw out his arms at you as like projectiles.
Sorry, what?
And what I was thinking is,
Say it
yeah.
again.
So he has like the big boulder arm things.
Mm-hmm.
So I was thinking they're like attached to him by like strings of energy. So if you he'll like throw them out at you, and then there'll be like a line between them and him of like particles,
Okay.
and then it'll kind of like slowly drag back to him after he throws it.
Would the line do damage?
I
I think.
don't think so.
Okay. I was
Maybe.
hoping not. I think that sounds.
Yeah,
like
no,
it could
I think it would just be
terrible.
like a cool visual thing, so you could tell it's like attached to him,
Ooh.
or it's like a part of him.
It could be. So if we wanted it to be a little bit punishing to stay in the line, but not like
Mm-hmm.
strictly damage, it could be one of those things where if you stand in it long enough, it gives you like a debuff, so that you don't want to stand
Maybe.
in that. I think that's a cool idea
Yeah.
though. Is it throws? The
I was
arms at
thinking
you.
more of just like a visual.
Yeah.
But yeah, he kind of throws them like, kind of like the anchor from Terraria. That like throws out and then kind of drags along the ground. Something like that.
Anchor from Terraria. Like I'm thinking about. I don't think I've ever used the anchor.
Oh, okay.
Let me look at
Well, I was just messing around with Terraria weapons, and I was like, "That's cool. I'm gonna steal that."
Is that from the Pirate Invasion? Nope.
I don't know.
Ah, I see why I've never obtained this. On the fandom wiki. Hold up, let me kill that. Here's the non-fandom wiki.
Gross.
Hello. Yes, so it is obtained only from Pearlwood crates. That's the only place to obtain it. You know what Pearlwood crates are? Fishing
Nope,
in
I
the
don't
Hallow.
know anything. I don't know where
Oh,
that
no, I guess
is.
it's not. It's a hard mode crate that can be obtained by fishing in any biome at any height. Yeah. So it's from fishing in hard mode, and my ass is not doing that. It could yoink you back towards him if you stay in it long enough. Yeah, you're actually so right. It totally could. It could like blink and then pull back, and then he could like it could like snatch you and pull him towards you.
Yeah,
or towards him.
maybe something like that. But that's what I was thinking. And then for the other ones, so we have the spider, which we already have in the game, kind of. We just need to rework him.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, just make him like jump towards the player.
Yeah.
So he'll kind of like bounce up and down, and every couple seconds he'll like do a big jump towards the player.
Yeah. I do want to address the enemies at some point. Because I think their attacks are really unclear.
Yeah, I really don't know exactly what to do about those.
I think that we should keep. I think we should keep enemies consistent and kind of simple. I think that's kind of
Yes.
what we would like to do. Is we would like
Yes.
to maybe ramp it up later,
Yeah,
but I think you should know exactly
Yeah.
what they're gonna do. So those little guys that
Yeah,
like
pretty
go
much
sword
all the
swipe-
enemies, I just want to have like them do one thing.
Yeah.
And then but they all do one thing differently. So when you have a bunch of them all in a room,
Yeah.
that's kind of where it's difficult.
I think that the guy on the ground who swings at you, I think he should be
Mhm.
simpler, and I think he should only be able to swing left and right.
Only left and right. Interesting. Okay.
I think that we could play around with that because then he punishes you for being on the ground, and the flying enemy punishes you for being in the air because the bullet
Oh,
doesn't.
that's a good idea.
Because
Yeah.
the bullet, if you're on the ground, the bullet will go into the ground and then break. But if you're in the air, it will usually last longer. So
Yeah.
that putting those two together, I mean, it's not going to be punishing to the point where like, oh, you can't do anything, but like, they're kind of like
Yeah, like
keeping
that.
you. Yes, yeah, I think it's something like that. Nacidos. I think that the enemy should be very predictable. I also think
Yeah.
that for the melee enemies, they should lock their direction whenever they start their attack. I don't think they should be able to adjust it afterwards because it feels very unfair if you run up and bait them and then they end up turning around.
Yeah. I think also them only hitting left and right would make it easier to telegraph the attack because they're obviously going to hit in the direction they're facing.
Yeah, honestly,
Because
like
right now it's like you can't really tell which direction they're going to hit.
yeah. And we could make it like not even a swipe. Like it could be like there's like a couple of particles that come out on the ground in like a little row, and then once that like sort of line finishes, it like spikes up or something.
Yeah.
Sometimes
And
it's hard to
then a couple other ones I
sometimes
had.
it's hard to track
Go ahead.
Dante. That's probably because I watch you play it. I don't actually play it myself. I do feel that sometimes. I do kind of agree. I mean, he's always in the
Yeah.
center of the screen at least, but like certain backgrounds definitely do suffer from that a little bit.
Yeah, there's also a light behind him that is theoretically helps him stand out from the background a little bit. Maybe we
It's-
make that a little bit brighter.
One issue as well, honestly. This might be worth addressing, JW. Let me toss this into frame by frame mode. If anyone doesn't know, we can actually do frame by frame mode. So we can do this. So I think we should limit how much he squishes. Because there are certain frames, if you're moving around, where like he disappears a lot. I think that the flipping can still happen, but I think it should be limited to like maybe 25% or like 30% of his size so that he's never like super thin and missable on the screen.
That might not be a bad idea, yeah.
So like the flips still happen at the same speed, but like just like internally the values are the same, but whenever it like the actual sprite gets rendered, it's like only a, you know, it's always going to be at least a certain size so that you don't lose him.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Um,
And I think maybe increasing the light a little bit. I might also want to add lights to the enemies. I don't think they have them. I don't know if that causes much, like,
does the light
performance impact. I don't know how performant 2D lights are.
They're pretty performant. I'm actually curious.
Okay.
What's the light on the player called? Is it just like a light?
2D.
Which
Yeah,
I'm
there's two of them. One of them's like slightly larger and
Oh.
kind of has like a big area.
Why is he why is he dark like that?
Because he doesn't have a light on him.
What's his sprite called? Is it just like is it this thing? Hello. Why is there
Yeah.
no Whoa!
That's his blink texture.
Holy shit, dude.
He blinks when he meows.
No, Dante can't hurt you. It's not real or something. I don't know, man. We're losing the energy.
Yeah.
Here's like an idea. What if Dante just doesn't? He just isn't. Why is this?
Because he's not very bright in the first place.
Oh,
like if you look,
isn't?
he's
his
pretty
modulate's
dark.
turned down as well. What if I were to like you up like a lot? Oh, that looks terrible. Why is he blue now? Oh, I think because he's like a slight blue, right? So it needs to be like a more warm light.
Yes.
Because I was thinking, like, what are the chances we could just have Dante lit up and not actually light up the background behind him? Because what I was seeing a little bit. Let me bring back the lights. So you see how the background behind him lights up? What if only Dante lit up and it didn't make the terrain behind him light up nearly as much?
I don't know.
Because then that would increase.
Maybe not the terrain behind him. Because I really like it how it like lights up the floor around you.
Yeah.
Because that looks really nice.
Why are there two lights?
Because it looks nice. One of them is slightly larger and just kind of is a not very bright light.
Okay.
The other one is smaller and like directly lights up the area right around him.
Yeah, what about this?
Wait, what did you do?
I just made it so only Dante gets affected by it. Well, not only Dante. Dante and anything in front of him gets lit up, but the background stays dark.
That honestly might be better.
Because then there's like more contrast. I'll turn it back really quickly if you're still looking.
Yeah.
Could honestly even be like just a little bit like that.
Yeah. That actually looks good.
Because then there's more contrast between him and everything behind
Yeah,
him.
because also it doesn't put it on the smoke as well either.
Yeah.
And I think that was another big thing is the smoke got really like washed out.
Are we actually switching to rivals or is that... No, that was a joke, brother.
What do you mean that was a joke? It was not a joke.
Just make Dante neon pink. You're so right, dude. What if I just made Dante neon pink? I
Except for like...
don't even know how to... You know what? Right in the shader.
You're insane.
Am I insane? It's gonna be like 2 seconds, man.
Yeah.
Color.
Yeah, we'll probably be done soon. I think we're both kind of pickled.
I'm a little bit more pickled than I expected. Yes.
Yeah. Oh yes. Oh, and going through more of the enemy ideas. Another one was like a exploding eyeball.
Yeah.
So either like one that like flies around with like wings, or one that goes on the ground, or both.
Yeah.
Like, I think that would be cool.
There we go.
Nice. That looks beautiful. Bro really said missing texture.
Dude, me whenever I'm playing Counter-Strike and or when I'm playing Gmod and I forget to install Counter-Strike Source, am I right, fellas?
Yeah.
Am I right? You don't even get that one. You never played
Yeah.
Gmod. You never played Gmod.
Yeah.
We genuinely need to hold on. I'm writing a shader sound clip. So fucking true, dude. I don't remember if you were there in Alcidos, but there was a time that I was hanging out in a call with a couple of people, and I was working on the shader for something. And I was like, hold on, I need to do this. And so I just muted and deafened. And then I just started talking to myself for like 20 minutes. And then I came back and I was like a different person. I was like, I figured it out.
Insane.
Uniform effect 3, mask color? Sorry, I'm just writing some shit. I see that you pulled me up on stream.
Yeah.
It's
'Cause
crazy
I
that you
was
like
just
pulled me over.
Staring at my enemy
here.
ideas.
It's crazy that you pulled me over instead of turning on the scene that we set up.
Because I realized I had set up the scene with just you, because I was thinking I would use it like if I had to like step away. So I didn't have my guy or my mic set up on there. And I realized that was stupid, so
Oh,
I
that's
should
how you
change
have
that.
your setup?
Yeah,
Really
which wasn't very
interesting.
smart, because I could just have it with everything and then just mute my mic if I need to leave.
Weird. Okay, yeah. So here, I'll show what mine is that I would recommend. How do I hide my window so I don't see it? I guess whatever. It's gonna do some weird shit. Sorry, guys. I have mine set up so
Whoa.
that I have a Discord screen share right here that I turn on,
Oh,
and it like takes over that's your Discord.
that's smart.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just had
And then the
my
scene is just this, where it's JW Vision
Yeah.
on the Discord screen, so that I can just turn it on and off as I need to.
insane.
And then I still have my music display over top of it because it's a separate scene as well. So I'm compositioning my OBS sources. It's actually like kind of dope. Color.rgb. So I want to do color.rgb minus mask color. And then this is going to be link. You know, I was gonna fix an issue, and I remember what the issue is. I was gonna make it so that the hitboxes would show the furthest hit. Oops.
Crazy.
Yeah. And then diff. So I believe so this is gonna do. Oh shit! Sorry, RGB A or just the whole color. Diff. Invalid remains because yeah, you're a Vec 3, not a Vec 4. And also, I want to hide these collisions. They're pissing me off. And by hide, I mean I would like to move this guy up the tree. That's not working.
What if I just play Rivals on the stream right now instead of...
Brother. Oh, are you pickled? Are you at the point where you're like, you don't think you can do anything? Is that why
I don't know.
Is that why I'm being shown on screen?
Yeah, that's usually what that is. I like talked about the enemies. I kind of... The only thing I can think of is like draw another card, but I don't know what to do. I got what, 3? I did 3, right? 2? I only did 2, right? Did I do 3?
Oh,
I don't know, man.
Hold on,
I'm going insane.
Yeah, no, that checks out. Me whenever I'm writing more shadings.
I like the idea of... I think Jimmy had the idea of like a card that summons like flying jellyfish that'll like protect you.
Really?
It's a really random idea.
That is a
but
very
that
random
was
idea.
cool.
Godot just crashed. That's
Yeah,
cool.
but I don't feel like trying to figure out how to draw jellyfish.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie.
Just look at Stardew Valley. Jellyfish.
True. In
That
two
was not
colors.
Jimmy's
That
idea,
was
he
your.
says.
It was your idea. It was.
It's crazy that you said that in my chat, Jimmy, and not the guy who's literally talking about you's chat.
Yeah. Getting my stream.
Yeah, getting his stream.
TG's, was it your idea?
Go bug
It
him.
might have been your idea. I don't know.
See, this is the idea.
No, DG.
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 Please don't crash again. Thank you. I'm so
It'd
scared.
be really funny if it crashed again.
Okay, so this should show me the difference between white, and then if I were to make this a different color, like perhaps the color of his eyes, which I actually don't know.
Wasn't your idea, okay.
Any chance you can tell me what the exact hex code is for? Oh, you use a fucking animated sprite.
Let's go. We got 2 shared viewers on Twitch. Let's go.
Oh, dude, that's sick. How can I get the hex code of this here? Hello, Dante. Nope.
Nacitos, I don't think it was your idea either. I don't think anybody knows whose idea it was.
It was my idea. Came up with it. I'll take the
Yeah.
credit. Fuck it. You're welcome.
So wait, what are you doing now?
What am I doing? I'm just doing a fun shader because I felt like writing it, and I can't copy paste from Sprite because I'm stupid or something.
What are you doing?
Sprite, give me the color. Just give me the color. That's all I'm asking.
You can just copy it from Spray, you know that, right?
I tried. Godot, I'm gonna... Oh, actually, you know what? Here, anyone. If you guys didn't know, by the way, really cool thing that you can do. If you go here, so normally you can do RGB, HSV, and raw input for colors. There's actually this really cool, super cool fourth option here, where if you hit this dot, there's OK HSL, which means you can now do colors through OK Lab, which produces really good looking colors usually.
So wait, how does it make good looking colors? Like, how
So
is it different from a different color pickle?
so I will show you. Let's say, how can I show you this? Fuck it. We're gonna use Dante for a second. Sorry, Dante. So color dot a is equal to 1.0. So here's Dante. So let's say I have two colors. So we'll say vec3, start color, which we will just say is red, 1.0, 0, 0. And then we have an end color.
I did say color pickle.
It's an inside joke with the server, yeah. Color pickle's dope. They made the color pickle gay. And then let's say I have this 0 color. And all I want to do is from the left side of Dante Sprite to the right side of Dante Sprite, I want to lerp between them. So I'm going to do mix, start, color, end color, uv.x. Color.rgb is equal to that. So you'll see that this moves between them, and I believe we have a world environment, which is a problem. So I'll just make this, can I make this unlit? Render mode, unshaded. Does that do? Okay. So there's this color space right here that is like, it's what I like to call shit. So like, for example, if I were to find like a really cool looking, like, let's find a couple of cool colors really quickly. So like something that's not just a straight like red to blue. So like this pink, we will put this here, I guess. How can
Yes,
I
I think
this?
you are the only viewer
Who?
on Biddy's side.
Uh-oh.
I also only have one viewer on my side too.
Nacito said no. Let me make these uniforms.
Oh, Nacito's is the one on my side.
Dark colors. Source. Layer.
Where's a raid when you need it?
Whenever you're actually looking at the chat because you're not doing anything else.
Yeah.
So let's say I have these two colors.
Anybody got any like fun questions in chat?
Yeah, anyone got
What is
anything
everybody
cool
doing right
going
now?
on?
You doing anything cool? Nasitas, are you playing Rivals? Should I hop on Rivals? Should I stream Rivals right now?
You know, I could probably invert this, right? So let me do this. How do I invert? Is there a quick key to do that? No. Okay.
Yes.
And then we'll make that. I didn't copy the... Oh my god, dude, I can't control a sprite like a pro. So, do you see how in the center there's this like really
gross.
shit gray section?
Yeah.
That's gross as fuck.
You're calling Biddy bad words in your code comments. Alright. Beautiful.
Oh, you know what? I could have done this a lot easier. Because we have gradient texture.
Bro is addicted to
No,
gradient
genuinely,
textures.
gradient texture actually like totally saves us.
Alright, bro.
Sorry, this is a sampler to
Wrap it up.
Alright, bro, wrap it up. Please wrap it up. Yeah, so if I add a gradient texture 1D, and then I choose these two colors that I just showed you.
Whoa, you got another viewer.
You
on
were
Twitch.
watching on
Let's
YouTube,
go.
so you came here. Okay, well, hello. Welcome to the Twitch side. You don't have to stay, but I'm glad that you're here.
outnumbering me now. It's not fair.
Yippee, yip, yip, yip. Okay, so here's my green.
Actually, it kind of is fair since I'm literally just have you up
Yeah,
on
it's
the
literally
screen
my.
doing work
you're-
while I
I'm streaming to
yeah.
2 different streams right now, basically.
Yeah.
Okay, so using this gradient. Oh my god, A-Sprite, give me the fucking color. I'm gonna get angry. I'm gonna get angry with you, A-Sprite, if you don't give me the color that I asked for. There we go. So there's this shit gray area. You can actually change this down here. So if I change it to linear sRGB, it's a little bit better, but it goes sort of towards this like super unsaturated. If you change it to OK Lab, it's kind of the same. It's just less.
It still looks terrible.
Well, compare it to this. There's like a difference.
Okay, yeah, it's better. It's more like bright.
Yeah, it's tends to be more vibrant. You can see like this pink to orange. There's like this like nice sunsetty area where if I change this to sRGB, well, that actually kind of looks a little bit better. It's just typically okay. Typically
it's better. And this one looks bad. And this one looks bad. And this one looks bad too.
typically, it ends up looking better.
Yo, I got 2 viewers
guess-
now. Let's go.
Sorry, I guess the answer is it typically creates more vibrant colors, whereas sRGB doesn't always, because sometimes it will travel through what's called shit gray land, like right there. Or, sorry, not right there, right here.
Yeah. Yeah.
So anyways, that's
Yeah.
you moved to even it out. That's
I
so
don't know.
fucking funny. I've got another person in my YouTube chat.
That's not fair. Now we're 1-3.
Yeah. So anyways, back to what I was doing before I was so rudely interrupted by the question of what is OK Lab.
Yeah,
It's
it's
fine. Yeah, OK Lab
it's
just
not
typically makes things look a little bit better.
typically. All right.
Typically.
All right.
Okay,
All
buddy,
right.
wrap it up.
Fuck you, dude. Fuck you. Excuse me. So, let's add a new uniform vector. Float tolerance, which we will say is 0.1 by default. And then we can say mix. I want to do.
Oh wait, I gotta hold up.
What? What's up?
Hello, thank you for the follow.
Huh?
I keep getting alerts, and I forgot that I have alerts on, so I hear a noise, and I'm like, what was that noise?
Okay.
You know?
So let's say that I were to multiply this by like 2 or something. So what I can do now is if the difference between these two colors is enough, I can interpolate up to the boosted color. So I will say float.
The goal right now?
8 is equal to.
What is the goal right now?
The goal right now,
the goal right
you
now
will see in about 2 seconds. So the edge is tolerance, and then diff is the actual value. So this will be gate, and then I will do color. But RGB.
So is this actually for anything, or are you just messing around with colors?
I'm
'cause it's
seeing if
fun?
something would look cool. This may be for something.
Okay.
So we will mix between RGB, or our current color, and our boosted color. So if it's below the tolerance, yes. And gate. So now we're back to regular Dante. So you can see that the eyes change color. And the reason for that is because we have glow in the game. And I think the way that this will work is whenever I open up the game. Okay, hold on. I need to add another uniform. Sorry. Uniform float. Intensity. Which is by default going to be 2. Hold on. Please wrap it up. Oh, wait. Am I stupid?
Oh, that looks...
Hold on. I think I might have this backwards. The difference between these... I think this might just be backwards. I might have my logic wrong. Yes, there we go. So now, if I were to open this up in the game, please work. I'm gonna look like a fool if this doesn't work. Now Dante's eyes glow. I don't know why the rest of him isn't. Is it because this is set to unshaded? Yes. I need to restart the game because it's a shader.
Well, now he looks like green.
Yeah, what's wrong? It's the shading. There we go. That's... Why does he look so gray? Does he normally look that color?
No.
No, he doesn't. You're so right. Why? Oh, God. What did I do wrong?
Did you change the lights, maybe?
I don't think so. No, this is what he looks like. Did I change the lights?
I think it might just be the eyes are just throwing it off because they're so white now.
I think it is.
Because I think the red eyes make it look warmer. And then when you make them like more white, it just looks... That's really funny.
Yeah. That looks right to me now. But this... Oh, God.
I think it is just the eyes.
I think it is, yeah. Oh, wait, what if I were to... Hold on. Let me think about this for a second.
He's thinking.
Thinking about it. Because I only want it to be on the... I want it to scale up in such a way that, like, it keeps the color, I guess. But it's going to white, which is a problem. Do we have HDR rendering turned on?
I don't think so. I have no clue what that does.
It should be in display 2D. Wherever that is.
Rendering?
Rendering? No. Oh, rendering.
There's display.
HDR2D. I think I actually turned this on in the code, don't I? No. Wait. Something.
I don't even know what does that do.
It's high dynamic range, which means I'm gonna see what the game looks like with this on, because this might actually be worth doing.
Ugh.
Once we figure out the issues with it.
So what does it do exactly?
So high dynamic range. I might actually be able to show this off now. If I get this to, let me add the shader back in really quickly.
It looks so bad.
It does because of some other issues, I think.
Okay.
So if I were to increase, let me find Dante really quickly. I think it's just called Sprite, so I can just look. Oh, no, I can't do that. That was a terrible idea.
The colors are very much different overall, yes.
Yes, they are. The colors are definitely different. HDR typically just means it's high dynamic range, which means colors can go above 1. Typically,
how does that like even work?
So it will bleed into other pixels if you have glow enabled, which we do.
Interesting.
So if I grab the shader material and I were to up the intensity of this, does this? So you can see.
Oh.
You can see that his eyes are now bleeding to the other pixels
Whoa.
because we're using high dynamic range.
That's cool.
Which is a very cool effect that I would like to somewhat maybe explore eventually.
Okay. You will definitely have to help
And then I can also
figure out how the heck that works.
I think I can
Because I certainly don't.
Yes, you can see that I can control it. I can also make the entirety of Dante do this, which is kind of funny. Now all of Dante is a little
silly.
He's a little silly.
A little glowy.
Can I disable the selection box? Anyone know?
Don't know.
I would love to be able
That's
to.
his selection box, I believe, not his collision. I don't think his collision.
There we go.
animates,
Yeah.
Because that would be bad.
It's interesting that the rest of it isn't actually bleeding out into the rest of the image, but yeah. So that's the idea behind HDR2D is high dynamic range just means colors can go above their intended value. Like for example, if I go into let's say this guy, we'll take the dummy, and I'll find him. What is dummy called? Is it just dummy.tsc on?
Yes.
So if I were to go into dummy and I were to grab his sprite, go into visibility modulate, so this raw tab, if I change this up to 6, save it.
Whoa, what? What's that?
So now he glows red because the amount of color is over 1. It triggers the glow in the environment to affect other pixels around it. You can also do that. I'm going to pull this off to the other side so you can see this in real time. If I wanted to change the color of the glow, all I have to do is introduce more color into the mix and then save it. And now he's yellow.
Whoa.
So there's some really cool stuff you can do with high dynamic range that I would like to at least consider for the future. See, now he's just a little glowy.
Yeah.
And it does affect other things. So like this arrow, which I don't actually remember where it is. It's part of the room theme, right?
So would that let you like selectively make things more glowy than others?
Yes, that's exactly what that does.
So you could have like a box that has like a
Mhm.
texture on it that glows, but like the rest of it doesn't.
Yep,
Okay.
which is
Because
exactly what I'm
I've
doing with
always
the
been
shader.
trying to figure
So,
out. I've
coming
always
back
been
to
trying to figure out exactly how to do that.
Yes. So coming back to the question that was
Because that's
asked,
always something I wanted to do. Like, I originally tried doing it in 3D and I had no clue how to do that.
Mhm.
And then I tried doing it in 2D and I still couldn't figure out how to do that.
Yes. So HDR2D, you're also going to notice something a little weird.
Ow.
I'm going to disable it. I noticed this because the Godot editor is a Godot game. Turning off HDR2D and turning it on affects the editor.
That's
So,
really funny.
Yeah, so what I do personally in my projects that have HDR2D enabled, which is most of them, is I actually turn it on via script. So I have like the settings
Oh, so
auto
it doesn't
load do
affect
like,
the-
you know,
That's funny.
enabled. Anyways, so the question that you asked in chat, also you can see, so Dante is just pure white because it's over 1. Turn on HDR2D and it correctly
Oh,
picks
okay.
up. I'll turn this off really quickly and then show you. So like if I were to tell Dante your modulate is going to be like, you know, this like super bright red thing, it looks a little weird. But like if I were to turn off HDR2D, I'm pretty sure this would just go, It's things over 1 become just white. HDR2D means that we can render things in a certain way that like pure white. Oh, anything over 1 isn't just pure white.
Gummy Dante.
Yeah, Gummy Dante. I think if I change this to like
that would make a good skin.
100, 100, 100. Or I guess maybe not 100, 100, 100, but like something where it's significantly yellow. So it's yellow. Turning off HDR2D. I guess doesn't really do much. Anyways. So to answer your question in chat though, so this shader, what it does is we have a mask color, which I can define. So I defined it as Dante's eyes, or like a red color or something like that. And then we have tolerance and intensity. So what we do is we get the length of color of the current color pixel, subtract the mask color, and then we get the length of that. So like, for example, if the colors are exactly the same, it is going to be 0. If the colors are, you know, completely different, it's going to be 1. I believe there's a better function that I can use to do this, but I was just testing something. So then we boost the color by the intensity, which is just multiplying it by the intensity. And then this step function, what this does is based on the value on the left, if the second value is greater than the first value, this will be 1. If it is less than the first value, it will be 0. Then what I do is output, I mix between the boosted color and the color RGB. If you know what lerp is, this is just a lerp function. So we take the first, or like we take the intense color, and we mix it to the original color based on whether or not we've passed that threshold. So if we are above the tolerance, then we output the original color. If we're below the tolerance, we output the boosted color, which is essentially what this shader does. So you can see that as I turn up the intensity, or the tolerance, certain parts of Dante become... I think I fucked up a couple of bits of the logic, but yeah, you can see that there are certain parts that become more or less affected based on whatever the tolerance is. So anyways, that is shaders. I love shaders so much. I've been finally learning, like, intuitively what to do with shaders, and it's been really, really cool. So yeah, I would like to explore HDR2D and maybe introduce some of the fixes for the, like, I don't know why there's just shit on the screen. I think this looks terrible. I don't know why there's shit on the screen. You can also do smooth step. Smooth step is also nice, because I can do something like tolerance plus 0.1. So what this will do is, rather than being a hard cutoff, so instead of being you're either 0 or you're 1 based on whether you're below or above the threshold value, if you are below tolerance, so if you're below the first parameter, it will be 0. If you're above the second parameter, it will be 1. If you're anywhere in between, it will interpolate between them based on an ease in out curve, I believe. So you can see, if I were to change this to like 0.5, you will notice that as tolerance changes, rather than it being a hard switch, it's kind of like a smooth gradient. Whereas if I were to do step, it is a hard flip on or off. You're either above or you're below, which is useful. So what is this shit that's on the screen? Do you know?
What? Which one? Where?
This shit all over the screen. Do you know what this could be? Is there like a red texture?
Stuff?
Yeah, is there a red texture on everything?
No.
No.
There isn't. I have no clue.
You have no clue. Okay.
Maybe the smoke? But I don't think so.
Let's take a look at tutorial room and see if it's part of that. Okay, I don't see... do I have HDR2D still on? I don't. Okay, there's no shit there. There is shit on the player.
Oh, maybe there. What is that? Oh, it's. I think it's. What is it?
Health bar.
There it is. Oh, it's the health bar shader, I think. There's a gradient, or there's like a that one.
Why is it?
Yes.
Oh, it's a shader.
Yeah.
Ooh. I see. Interesting. Hello. Why is this?
Hello.
Oh, I see. It shouldn't be enabled right now. Why is it? Right?
Because it's based on the vignette strength parameter.
Yeah, it's set to 0. Should it be not be like...
It shouldn't be, but it is somewhat. What if you increase the vignette strength? What does that do? See, so it's just something with it's not. Something about it is giving it more brightness or something.
I can just get rid of the dither strength and it looks fine.
Okay, that works.
Does this look... Yeah, no, this looks fine. It's honestly kind of... I'm going to restart the game and make sure that this looks fine. This kind of looks cool. I think this needs
Something about that. Oh, that's because there's like a.
Yeah, it's very glowy.
There's like an overlay texture that's on there that makes it look kind of washed out.
Yeah, everything is a little washed out. Or not washed out. Everything's a little dim. It could honestly benefit. Do we have a world environment in there? I don't know why I pulled that away. Is it like
somewhere?
Is it just called?
Oh, hey, you got a raid, by the way.
I got a raid. Hello, dude. It's fucking pastry.
People.
No shot, dude. Dude.
Whoa.
I know you. You're my goat.
Hello.
Shout out. Hello, pastry. I didn't tell you that I was streaming. Hi. I'm working on the game that I showed off in your Discord. And I'll show this off as well. I wonder what the... Wait, what does the sticker look like with HDR2D on? Please look cool. Please look cool as fuck.
Terrible, or it might look great.
Let's put this on the thing. Hello, everyone. Check this out. Check this out. Let me get some more stickers on the card. Is HDR2D turned on? I don't know. I don't see any glow. There's no glow in the scene. Oh, that looked weird.
Except for the back looks
that
weird.
Looked really weird. Hi, look at these. Look at this cool ass shader.
He made that. It wasn't me.
Yeah, I wrote everything here minus the card rotating around.
I did do a little bit of it. I drew the art for it, so.
Yeah, he drew the art. He's the artist for the game. And I am the shader guy, mainly, and also the systems guy. So I'm doing the programming for the game. I'm so in love with this shader, dude. It's so dope. I'm gonna continue.
Bro is addicted to writing shaders.
I am. I literally didn't want to write a shader for this stream. I'm pretty sure I said earlier before stream, I was like, yo, maybe I'm gonna not write a shader for it. But here we are. Yeah, let me turn off HDR2D and I'll show you what the game actually looks like, because I don't think you've actually seen much of the game. Have you, Pastry? So this is...
Nope.
This is Dante's 9.
Your shader is still on the player, by the way, so it looks a little...
What's up? Oh shit, you're so right. Oh fuck, I was messing around with shaders. Don't look at the player. He looks ugly and washed out. He's not supposed to. Avert your eyes. That's Dante. Shaders are great. Yo, Covino. Dude, I know you.
Oh, hello, Covino. Wait, you were the one showing off my stickers, weren't you?
Yeah. Yeah, Covino was at GodotCon. Both of us were. And he didn't even know that it was me.
Crazy.
Yeah, so, is it still on the player? Or am I just like, am I smoking crack?
No, did you turn the lights back on?
Yeah.
It looks fine.
Looks fine. Okay. Anyways.
Oh, it was because the player, remember, I reduced the modulate on the player, so that way the lights don't wash them out quite as much.
You're so right. What was the original? Do you remember?
I have no clue.
Oh, fuck. Hold on. Avert your eyes, everyone. Avert your eyes, everyone.
Yes, this is all 2D.
Yes, everything is 2D. There's no 3D used. Any of the rotation stuff was a custom shader. Or not a custom shader. We found it on Godot shaders.
Yeah, we stole it.
Yeah, we stole it as fuck. Yes, it is a... Oh my god, where's the modulate? Please. Please. I need to find it. Did I kill it? How did I kill it? it's not showing up in Git at all.
What did you do?
I don't know. I can't find the modulate.
It's okay. Just put it to like something that looks
Yeah, okay.
slightly okay, and it's fine.
Yeah, it's just
Don't worry
slightly
about it.
dim, right?
Actually, I could probably check on my side because mine doesn't have the change.
Yeah, if you want to do that, it's
Let me
just the
pull it up.
player sprite
Yeah,
under FlipX.
yeah.
You need to hurry.
I'm hurrying.
Scaring all the guests away.
Where is it? It's
B B B B B.
B.
Okay.
That is funny.
Okay, anyways, so this is Dante's 9. Basically, it is not the Balatro card, however, it's called 2D Perspective or something.
Yeah, I can literally Google it right now.
So this is Dante's 9.
I'll find it for you.
Tim Percat here worked on this game for a year by himself, and then about 2 months ago or so, I started helping around with it, and then after the Godot demo, we had a talk, and now I'm moving forward as the main programmer. So this is a platformer that is mainly a roguelike, except instead of normal roguelikes where you get weapons or you get like accessories or things like that, the main thing is that you get these cards that you can use. And the plan is to have these cards that you can use on each of the room to help you get through and complete floors. So like, for example, you get a random hand of cards. In the tutorial, you have a set of cards. You can equip a pistol and you can shoot the enemies. I'm also noticing there's a missing thing here. I'm not seeing the count, but all of your cards are things.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, it's
that might be something with your rotation thing, and you
yeah.
might have broken it. Yeah.
So
here's that shader for you.
Oh yeah, there's the shader. Yeah. So yeah, the cat paw is really cute. It's also controller. There's a nice little thing about the cat paw, which is if you're on controller, there's a little bit of wiggle movement between them based on where your analog stick is. But you can equip the different cards. Each of the different weapons behave differently. So there's a bunch of goofy ones like this pumpkin, which spits into candy corn, and those all explode. Let me turn down. I'm going to pause my music and turn on the sounds of the game, because I don't think people have heard that on my stream in a while. So there's a bunch of cool little weapons that you can play around with. They'll have their own various amounts of juice and sauce. Some of the fun ones are like a yarn ball, which just flies around and leaves a trail of yarn. And then when it times out, it all kind of wraps back to you. You've got your different guns. And you have things like brick that you can just like toss at enemies.
For the card fanning, originally, I found a tutorial for it for like 3D card fanning, and I managed to translate it into 2D, which worked actually surprisingly well.
Yeah.
And then Biddy just reworked it to, I don't know, some fancy thing that he did. I don't know.
So for card fanning, what I did was Shockwave tile map layer reveal shader. What? Did I miss something? Shockwave tile map.
I think they just want you to make a shader.
Oh, maybe. I could, probably, potentially. There's also a waving shader that's going on here that we found off Godot shaders.
I also stole that one.
Yeah. But there's a bunch of different like buff cards. And then if we go ahead and go into a room over here, I'm gonna hide the music so that actually I'll just hide the talking dudes as well. We are off the stream now. So the idea is you're gonna be going through rooms. You're gonna get a random set of cards. And you can use these cards to fight enemies and progress through each of the rooms, eventually working your way through the floor, defeating the boss, and unlocking upgrades along the way. Currently, the upgrades aren't in, and also the card system is going to change so that you keep cards between rooms and you just draw new ones based on like your hand limit. But that is basically the game, unless there's something else I'm missing. We also have pogoing if you hit them with your regular attack. Stickers. Oh yeah, with stickers.
Oh, and now one of the numbers shows up.
Oh yeah, that's weird.
That's funny.
I guess it's that's interesting.
Oh, is it maybe when you draw them, when it rotates them, it rotates it like more than...
You get a deck and yes, so you build a deck, and whenever you walk into a room, it will give you cards up until your hand count. So like you would go into the room and it would give you 3 cards based on like how many cards you can hold up to. Like maybe you can hold 5 and you only have 2 cards. It'll give you the rest of the 3. And you can use those to fight the enemies that are in the current room, or if you decide that you've got like a really strong card and you want to hold off until the boss, you can keep that card in your hand and choose not to use it in the current room, and then use that later on the boss. But the idea for upgrading cards is the sticker system I was showing off before, which was you're going to be able to find stickers and apply them to cards, which will upgrade either the damage, the charges, or more cool effects like the negative sticker will make it so that your the card doesn't count towards your current hand size. So if you can hold 5 cards and you draw a negative card, that means that you can now hold a 6th card in your hand, because that one isn't counting towards the hand size. Which that is not currently in yet. We're still working on that. But the enemies are cool. They look dope. The art looks dope. That's one of the main reasons that I started working on this game, was because Tempura here did all of the art for this. And I was like, dude, this game looks fucking sick. So, but one of these guys, this guy's going to come through. There's this worm which follows you. If you've ever played Terraria, it's just copying it as much as possible.
Literally Terraria worm.
Yeah. He's dope, though. But as far as the current showcase off, that's about it, I think. Unless there's anything else. Is there anything else? Are the boss's dogs? There will be a
the
dog
boss's
boss.
dogs. Yeah, there might be.
I believe there will be, yes.
Although I had the idea of cat Cerberus, and you call it Perberus.
Is there anything else I can show off right now, GW? I don't remember.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, no. Cerberus also works, yeah. It's also completely controller accessible. It's just like something that we're always going to be developing. That's more of like a technical thing. Like everything is controller accessible. So if I were to like move through the controls, this is me using a controller right now. Like I can just go through and remap everything or change any of my things. There's also this cards menu, which I love playing around on.
I broke it.
I
broke it.
Oh, yeah, he broke it.
It's my fault. Blame me.
Yeah, no. These shaders are so dope.
Working on that.
Yeah, no, they're a little broken.
And here's the Steam page if you want to check it out.
Yeah, there's a Steam page. I don't think I have it in my Twitch chat, but yeah, there's a link to it. If you want to wishlist it. We are currently... There's also a playtest if you join the Discord, which you can send a link to the Discord, perhaps, JW?
Oh yeah, I can send a link to the Discord. Let me find my link to the Discord.
Not specifically my Discord, but I mean, if you want to join my Discord, that's also a link, I think, on my Twitch page. But you got this. I believe in you. Are you finding it? Just go to your stream, brother.
Oh yeah, that probably would have been faster.
It's in your stream description. There's also the Dante's 9 Discord. We currently have a playtest out. If you wanted to play it, it's in the playtesting channel.
Yeah.
It doesn't have a lot of the features that I just showed off, but it does have a decent bit of them. It's pretty playable, and we're open to feedback from everyone. So if you ever want to be involved in like a game,
what 3D tutorial? Let me find it.
Yeah. If you ever want to be involved in like game development and sort of like give input, we are very much in the early stages, and so anything you say may end up making it into the final game and has a high likelihood.
Yes, that is very true.
Especially UX and control things. If there's anything you feel about that, we would love to hear it. So, yeah. So for the fanning, by the way, so what I do, because I kind of wrote the current fanning, is... Yeah, that's okay. I'm glad that you think it's perfection.
It is not perfection.
It is not perfection at all, but it is definitely getting there.
Here is the card fanning tutorial that I followed.
I just love the little effects. I'm gonna shoot the wall a little bit.
Oh yeah, you need to make it so that when you hit enemies, it also has that effect, because it looks too cool to only be on walls.
It does look too cool, yeah. So what I do, so for the card fanning effect, what is currently in the game is, so you can see how they kind of fan out from the point. What I end up doing, I'll draw on the screen a little bit so I can't see chat while I'm doing this. We kind of have like a point down here, and then we add the cards, and we set like a minimum range, which would be like over here, or a minimum angle, and then a maximum angle. And then based on where in like the list of cards it is, we start from this like start point, and we interpolate between the minimum angle and maximum angle, and then place the cards there and rotate them based on like where in the list they are. That's what I do at least.
I think that's pretty much how they did it in the tutorial. I think it took a curve and sampled it between 0 and 1, and then divided that into however many cards you have,
Mhm.
and then spread them out along the curve. And then you'd have a curve for both rotation and position.
I have not showed the most important part of the game yet.
Oh, true, true.
I turn down the music so you can hear this nice and loud. You can meow. And we need more cat voice actors because we want to have cat skins. And I'm definitely 100%. I'm 100% recording my cat meowing for the calico skin. 100%.
Yes, we will have that.
So if you have a specific type of cat and you can record their meows, and it's like I don't know, like a white cat, or like if you have like a Bengal or something like that, like there's a decent chance that your cat could be a voice actor for Dante's 9.
That is true.
So I don't know. Can you pet yourself? Not yet. I wonder. That would be kind of cool. I don't know how that would work. I don't know if we could have like the shopkeeper like pet you or something.
Well, the shopkeeper is just another cat, though.
Okay, who says cats can't pet cats?
I guess.
A long cat arm pats your back. Imaginary hand. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we could have like a ghost or human or something. NPC.
We can have a human.
We're not limited to just like 2 NPCs.
I think we are.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Dog pet dog. It's a doggy dog world. Are you guys more cat people or dog people? There's a correct answer, by the way. There's no punishment for saying dog, but you will be banned. Just saying. There's no punishment. You will be banned for saying dog, though. So just keep that in mind. Also, sorry, what did this say? What if you got the cat paw from the cards? Ooh. Oh, you're so right. What if you had some way of like detaching the cat paw and then like just like putting it on Dante? Not sure.
That'd be really funny if there's a card that let you like smack things on the screen.
Oh yeah. Like a card that activates.
That would be like I don't know if I would like that.
No, it'd be like 2 God mode, but yeah, like a little cat hand comes through and you like click them and you like swat them away. Yeah. We still need to work on the fishing.
That could be a yeah, because I was thinking of having like bosses drop like really powerful cards. Like there's special boss cards that do something similar to like the boss's attacks. That could be fun.
Oh yeah, co-op mode.
The right answer is bird.
The right answer is bird. Thank you, Nasidos. Mr. Birdman. Oh my god, wait, what was the... No, I just had something in my mind. What was it? JW, what was I thinking about?
Paw fishing.
Fishing minigame. Yes, so we want to have a fishing minigame as well. And the current working idea is like, you're just like swatting at the fish. I don't know how that's going to work. Every game has to have a fishing minigame though.
Grim Kitty.
What'd you say?
Grim Kitty, I gotta follow.
Oh, nice. Yeah, no, that's the...
Thank you.
Oh yeah, because we're in a shared chat. They can actually go to your stream.
Yes, they can.
Yippee!
You should all leave Bitlit Extreme and come to mine, because mine's better. It's actually not. It's just me watching his stream on probably lower quality. But we do have the Pikuniku soundtrack, which is much better than his music, so...
We also... Well, that's not true. We also have our first mod for Dante's 9 because someone in the Discord decompiled the game and added a mod and a mod loader, which is really funny because the game is not out.
That was very funny. Well, thank you, Grapes, for the follow.
Who? Get Grapes?
Mr. Idea Guy.
Oh, Mr. Idea Guy. Yeah, the 2D perspective shader is actually like super dope from
It is very cool.
Let me turn back on this and music display, and then I'm gonna hit play and we're gonna listen to music. It's actually really cool from a like technical perspective because essentially what we have is all of the icons and everything on the card are like under this sub viewport, so they end up getting rendered basically into one canvas item that we put into the sub viewport container. And we actually put a shader on that. So you can see that... Ooh, why are you so tall? Why are you so tall? I fixed you earlier.
That's right.
I fixed you earlier. Oi. Don't make me shrink you back down. Yeah. So you can see that the card kind of flips around. Yeah, so sub viewport, essentially what happens, I mean, I just explained it. I'll explain it again though, because that's fun. Anything under here, you can see if I move this, it kind of clips out. And the reason is because the sub viewport has a specific size, you can see what it's rendering here. So everything that's underneath the sub viewport gets rendered to this texture. And we put it into a sub viewport container, which is like an actual canvas item that draws that texture. Then we can do any sort of screen reading shader we want to it. So this card 3D GD shader reads from the current color of the texture.
Bye, Scary Pastry. Thank you.
Which is dope. You have to go. Oh, yeah. Thank you for raiding. Thank you for stopping by. I was actually going to raid you because I was going to get up somewhat soon. And I don't remember how long you stream, but that's okay. You rated me first. I will get you back one day. Probably your favorite Twitch developed game right now. That's dope. Usually just 3 hours. Okay, yeah, and I think you started around like, I guess it's 7 then, or 8 or whatever. I don't know. But yeah, sub viewport's dope. It's literally the only way that we can do this card rendering thing. Was this shader custom built? Part of it was. So this 3D viewport one is not. This 3D one is from. Did you send it in chat earlier?
Oh, I can send it in. I can send it in the YouTube chat.
It's fine. I got it.
Oh, okay.
Well,
I literally have it right here. But...
Okay, yeah, send it in the YouTube chat. Fine.
There you go.
Ignore the ads. The ads suck. But it's just this shader that we found from GD shaders. Except there's a modification which is by default. Whenever it turns around, it doesn't have a back texture. It just like flips the texture. So I went in, read what the shader was doing, and I added the ability to add a back texture.
Oh, you added that? I thought that was built in.
No, I added that. Let me see if I can.
I didn't even notice.
I would need to change the shader way too much for it to work. But that's okay, because I have the shader pulled up right now. So that works. I can...
But I think... By the way, I think the problem with the number not showing up, the charge number on the top, that was something with the like draw animation, I think.
Mm-hmm. Might be, yeah.
I don't know what it is. How are you checking to see what the fade should be, like for the charge number?
I don't know.
Is it based on like the rotation of the card, like the rotation value?
Yeah, I'll tell you in a second.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because it could be that maybe it's rotating like twice or something.
Yeah, it's...
Because you rotate it 180, it just resets it, right?
Yeah. Or no.
So
I'll
it
tell
could
you
be
later.
that it's like...
I'll tell you in a second. I want to show this off really quickly. So the original shader, if I flip this around, just disappears. If you turn off callback, it does this, so you can see it's a flipped around version of it, which is not what we want. It is kind of funny that this is up there, but yeah, that's not what we want. So I modified the shader so that we can have a back texture, so that whenever we flip it around, we have a custom thing. And yes, we are going to have custom card backs. We have talked about this already, because now that we know it's a thing that we can do easily, we're going to do that, because that is so cool.
Yes, that is true. And they'll give you like special effects and things like that, like Balatro, because we love stealing from Balatro.
Maybe not special. I mean, it could be special effects. We'll see. I think we could make the deck itself special effect, but the custom back could be just like a cosmetic thing, potentially.
Maybe. That actually could be fun, yeah. So you could just use like whichever one you like the look of, and then you could have like a deck.
Because that's what I do in Balatro a lot. I'm just like, I think this one looks the dopest, so I'm gonna use it. But like, that's not, functionally, that's not the best one,
Yeah, I actually did do that. Ghost deck objectively looks the coolest.
Yeah, pretty much. But yeah, so this shader is not mine. I did modify it, but for the negative sticker, that one is 100% me. I went through and I did so much work to get it to work, and I'm still so proud of it.
He did. I don't know how he did it.
I was coding this thing from, I think, Thursday to Saturday. Oh my god, I didn't show the Bezier curve thing while Pastry was here. I wanted to show off the Bezier curve thing because I think it's dope. Is card art? What is card art? Is this where I load in the sword?
Yes.
Yeah. So this negative shader. Do you have like a background that's the
Yeah, just search for it's red.
Red.
Just search red.
Card red background.
Card
Yeah.
red background. Yeah,
This
there
is
you go.
close enough. It's literally exactly what it is. But yeah, no, this shader was so fun to play around with. Because we have full art cards are something that we would love to implement at some
Oh
point.
wait, see what you need to see what that looks like. What the negative shader looks like with the full art
Oh,
card.
you're so right. What would be the best
It
way
might
to do
look
that?
terrible.
What would be the best way to do that?
Just get rid of the card art. Make the card art.
Yeah.
Just
okay,
change
just
the
clear
card
it.
background to the full art.
What's the full art
and then clear
card?
the
Is it just
card
this
art.
guy?
It's just called full art.
Just want
Yeah.
this one.
Yeah.
Whoa. Okay.
Hold up.
Hold on.
That
This
looks
looks fucking
amazing.
sick. Wait, this looks fucking sick. Oh my god.
Hold up.
Wait, we actually haven't seen this. That looks so fucking sick. There's a fucked up texture right here, by the way. But that looks so fucking sick.
Wait, what is that from?
The
Oh, it's because the card.
the card art has
the full art card. It has the corner thing on
I
it, the little
see.
diamond.
I'll kill it
Because
really
I
quickly.
I didn't have it. It's not a big deal.
No, I'm killing it. I don't want to see it. It's pissing me off. Taking this into Ace Bright, we're killing it. You've been shaved.
You also that's not gonna work quite.
It's not gonna work. Yeah, it is.
Because now there's a. But if you look at the card, there's a portion missing out of it. Because usually there's like a little bit of the card that sticks up past the diamond now that it's larger.
Whatever, dude. It's,
It's
fine
okay.
enough.
No,
It's
don't worry
fine
about
enough, dude. This is what I'm talking
It
about.
looks fine.
This is what I'm
How much
talking
longer are we
about,
gonna
dude.
be
Artists
streaming?
always be like,
I was going to wrap up like a half an hour ago, and then we got raided, so I was like, sure, we'll chill for now.
dude, this looks
But probably
sick.
soon, because I'm
Looks
getting
so
tired,
sick.
and also I want to play Rivals before I go to bed.
Sorry, I can't get over this. This actually just looks so dope.
That is so sick.
This shit does not PMO. This shit does not at all. Oh, I wonder, actually.
The tip of the sword looks a little funky. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, hold
Just
on.
A little bit.
I'm gonna make it look even maybe weirder. That didn't really do that much. That kind of looks cool still. Card jump,
Yeah.
card. What was the other one? Card heal.
Heal.
Still looks about the same.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I like the other one better.
Yeah.
Blue one.
That's kind of cool though. I didn't ever expect that to just work.
I was going to play Rivals, but instead I was coding.
Real.
But instead I'm looking for health insurance.
Dude, this looks
Totally.
so cool.
That sentence.
Can
It's like not good English, but okay.
I can see this in game, I think, right? Hold on. I can see this in game. If I go to sticker UI and hit F6, I think I can make this show up in game.
Yeah, you might want to get rid of that one.
Dude, Super Mario 64 staff roll. And then I can go into card visual. And now if I override you with this, I think it'll update in game. Yeah.
Oh, that looks so cool.
You haven't seen it yet, though. Hold on. Hold on. Are we still able to? Yes, you can. The poll is still, or the feedback form is still open. I don't think we're going to close it.
Yes.
So if there's any feedback you have, good or bad or terrible, if you love the game, if you hate the game, whatever you feel, let us know. Because we are super...
Wait, why did it not spin?
Because it was too close to the center. Because I put it on the direct center.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah.
You need to like, I don't know. I feel like it should spin either way.
Yeah. Yeah, I think the issue is there's an issue. I think I put it maybe on the exact direct center, and I believe I'm doing a
That's
sign
funny.
check. And sign of 0 is 0, so it ends up multiplying. God, that looks so fucking dope.
That looks so sick. It's like you can't even tell what's going on the card anymore, but it looks so cool.
You squint your eyes, you
Like
kind
I
of
don't
can.
care.
Okay,
Yeah.
so do you think we should have the ability to
What?
scale the card up and down whenever you place it?
Wait, what do you mean?
Like whenever you like place the
Oh, like scale the sticker?
yeah, or yeah, sticker.
Use the
Sorry,
card. No.
no.
I
Okay,
don't think so.
fair enough.
But what we could do is you could give the ability to scratch the sticker, and it turns it into a different design that could be slightly smaller or bigger.
That's true. Sorry. Whenever you have 3 stickers like that, would it
Sorry.
just change the whole card instead of be separated like that? So, I don't think so. Because the plan is, right now, each sticker is going to affect the card. And one cool thing, so if I toss down, like, this green sticker, and then if I toss a negative sticker on top of it, you can see that it affects the other stickers. we kind of really like that. It's also likely that we're not going to have it so you can place a bunch of negative cards on a sticker. It's also going to be rarer. I kind of really like the idea of stickers affecting it separately so that you can put them together in like a weird fragmented way to kind of create your own thing. But the placement of the stickers is entirely cosmetic. I think we might introduce multiple styles for stickers whenever you place them. Like you could have it so that
Multiple styles, what do you mean?
like whenever I place the sticker, like let's say I want to place this negative sticker and I'm like, I don't want the border to be there.
No,
Like you
I
could
don't
check
know.
you could check a style here that would just be like bordered, no border, or like black border. That way,
Perchance.
because I that wouldn't be like hard to implement. And I think it would give just like a little bit more of like if you really wanted to customize it, if you really liked the sticker side of things, you totally could.
Yeah.
But yeah, that is Dante's 9.
I do need to work on more full art cards and also decide how you want to use those. Like, should they be more powerful or should they just be cosmetic? Oh.
It's because I accidentally hit viewport texture. One last thing I want to show off really quickly. Yes, full arts. Full arts looks sick. Are there any other full arts? Is that the only one?
Nah, that's the only one I've made so far.
I guess you made like the gilded ones,
'Cause
right?
I'm bad at. Yeah, those are really old though. I might do something with
Hold
those
on.
again.
Hold on. What is this?
Full art cards should be marketplace swap. Yes, 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 yes.
Ooh. Wait, this looks kind of pretty too.
Looks interesting.
Let me load in card sword so that it uses the. Oh yeah, no, that actually looks kind of sick. It also, yeah, it's not a sword, I know. TSPMO. Where is card blank? Blink. The game closed itself on you. Uh-oh. There should be instructions to get logs. If there are logs, that would be dope. If there is a crash, please let us know. I believe, JW, the itch page has instructions for getting your logs, right?
Yes, it should have instructions for getting the logs on the itch page.
Yeah, there should be a folder here which has your logs. Some of these may have, if any of them have text, which they may or may not. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. It would be dope if you sent that. Because I don't think we've had any crashes since, have we?
Not that I know of, no.
Did Sakei have a
It was
crash?
mostly like the room switching before. Okay. Not that I know of.
Let me check the Discord. I'm gonna search the Discord really quickly and see if
Okay.
there's any. Where is Dante's 9 Discord? Listing for cat games, but whatever. Crash. No, the last crash was in the May playtest. So I really hope
That's
that
pretty
there are
good,
logs
actually.
because that would be dope. Because I don't think we've seen a crash yet, so you may be the first one. Let's see. Was there anything else that I wanted to do? Oh yeah, I wanted to fix the one hit thing, and then I'm gonna end stream, I think.
Yeah, I'm getting you beat. I
Or-
might just go ahead and
Actually, I lied. I'm gonna do one
call
more
it
thing.
here. Wait, what were you doing?
Game. I'm gonna.
What were you changing?
I want to show off the tweening thing first.
Okay.
My Bezier curve editor.
Oh.
Because I don't know.
You're
I've
so special.
I worked on it too much. I can't just like not show it off to people. So I wanted a way to see how a Bezier curve works. Based on whenever I tween it. So the idea was draw position. Okay, yeah. So I have this Bezier visualizer where I can drop nodes into it, and then I want it to go, I think, bottom left, center to and center, or something like that. Find out. Bottom left, center to, and then center. So yeah, there's no logs. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, we need to figure out how to get logs into Godot more. But I made this visualizer so it can show what a Bezier curve does. So if I move this around, you'll see that it actually like updates itself in real time. And then also, if you wanted to use a tween with it, what you can do is you can turn on, I believe, live visual, change the scale 5 to 50, something like that. Then you'll see that this sort of ball follows the thing. So if you want to know how like trans sine works, you can see ease in means it starts slow and then speeds up, which I don't, is it doing that? I guess it would go the most with like transport, right? So you can see it starts slow and then it speeds up. And I was like, that's kind of hard to see the motion. So let's do scaled visual. So you can see that it grows as it goes along the thing. And then you're like, okay, well, what about like relative speed? So I did that. So you can see how fast it is based on how long along the curve it is. So it starts fast and slows down for ease out. Or you can do ease in out, where it speeds up the most in the center and then kind of scales back down. Which is really fun. I can also change the speed at which it does things. And then I was also like, what about colorizing it? So let's turn colored visual on and give it a gradient. And then let's say it goes from like this blue to this red. So based on how fast it's moving, it becomes more red, which was a lot of fun to make. And then after a certain point, I'm like, okay, well, this is the tween that we really like. So now there's a button up here. If I click this and then go into like Notepad or something, here's the code for creating that tween. And all you have to do is replace the object name, the property name, and what you want the end value to be. And it pulls in the time, ease value, and trans value. Tool scripts are dope. If you guys don't use tool scripts, I would highly recommend it because it is a lot of fun to use. It really is. Because doing the actual card draw was like very hard to visualize it. So having something to like see how it would work over time was really, really nice. I think that's the only options. I guess there's also this where like you can do test Bezier and it like spawns a scene in and moves it. So you could actually see it with the actual object.
You're so insane.
I know, dude.
I don't know how you do that.
It's just fun. Oh, also,
I'm like, I drew
okay,
two cards today. I'm exhausted and don't feel like doing anything for the rest of the day.
How did I define the path? So if you don't know how Bezier curves work, it's basically you define a set of points, and then it will draw a line between them. So if you know how linear interpolation works, if I have this point here and this point here, if I lerp to like 0.5 between them, that's this line, and you go to this point. For a Bezier curve, you introduce another point, and you lerp between them, and then you lerp between the like output points of that. And then that becomes your output. So essentially what happens is whenever you have 0 in your lerp, so over here, your point starts here, and as it grows in length, it will go to like 0.1 here, 0.1 here, draw a line between them, and then 0.1 becomes the thing. So it kind of curves in the middle of the two. And that is how Bezier curves work in like the simplest thing. But if you want a better answer, Sebastian Legueux has a video on YouTube where he goes over and makes a Bezier curve thing from scratch. Someone asked what all the tweening visuals look like. I just went and made a super basic click to move image and a bunch of buttons to change it. Yeah, no, that is dope as well. Let me find the one resource that I love sharing. What's up?
I don't know.
This guy. So this is the Godot cheat sheet. You can see that it's old because it's 4.2. But right down here in the corner, there's a tweening cheat sheet, which is very, very nice because it's... So this is the trans type. And then the different colors are your easing settings. So, like, for example, you can see that bounce, or I guess back, we'll do back. So for back, ease in means it starts at 0 and it goes back, which means it'll go towards negative before shooting forward and ending on the actual spot. Whereas if you were to do ease out, it starts and immediately shoots up and then goes past 1 and then eases back in towards 1. I love this sheet so much. I reference this all the time. Okay, so I'm going to do the one thing in programming that I actually wanted to do, that I started 2 hours ago. So let's do that really quickly before I get sidetracked and forget what I was doing. Which was the bullet tracer.
Ah, yes.
Yes, the bullet
You
tracer.
were going to do that like an hour ago.
It was longer than that. So the thing here, what are the chances this just works? Do both of these have this? No. Okay. Here, this. And then I need to assign this. Dist is equal to, or no, closest hit distance is equal to dist. And then you need to be defined, which you are defined here. I really need to commonize this code. This is, I don't like duplicating code like this, but I'm holding off on this until we rewrite the actual abilities. Okay, what are the chances this just works? It doesn't, because I put it in the wrong file, apparently. This is not declared. You're so right. You got me there. JW, I forget. Have you ever played Stardew?
Yeah, I played it for about 30 minutes and then gave up.
That's it? Do you still own it?
Maybe with like 45 minutes. Yeah, I still own it.
That's so crazy that you haven't played it anymore. Let's see. TP to room. Also, this debug menu is really nice. You guys should set up debug menus in your game if you don't have one.
Yes, you should, because I didn't do it for a year, then now it's a lot better with it.
Oops. Oh, I'm stupid. Sorry, this should start at 0, or I guess negative infinity. And it should actually be greater than. I guess this should be also like first distance. Yeah, there we go. And then, oh my God, what's the other card called? Is it just gun? Meow. Yeah, meow 36.
Meow 36.
Oh, yikes. Furthest distance, and then you should be negative, and then you should be this. So now, there we go. Now it should always go to the furthest hits. And then I guess I can also do the one thing. How are you spawning the particles exactly? Wait, I'm the one fucking spawning the particles.
I don't know, man. You're the one spawning the particles.
Is it here? Yes. Tracer particles are spawned when you. If results. Should it just always do it? Like even if you were to shoot. Let me get myself a card. Guy. Like even if I were to shoot out into the middle of the air, should it do it?
I don't think so. No,
I don't think so.
I
Okay,
mean,
so only if it hits.
I think so. I'm just trying to think, because honestly, we might want to extend the hitbox so it always goes to at least the edge of the screen, because it looks kind of bad when you shoot it and it doesn't even hit the edge of the screen.
Oh shit.
But I don't know.
Oh shit. Wait, hold on. Give me a second. If hit position, we're just gonna like copy this over for a second. Sorry. No, you don't. For the most part, you don't. Particles at rotation. Do we have a start position? Direction. We have direction. Just do that, I think. Is this? No, this is not direction dot. I guess I can just do global rotation. Nope, you don't have to restart the project for most code changes to take effect. Sometimes, if there's like an error in your code, you can't just like hit the continue button, because sometimes it'll just break. But for the most part, if you just like change simple values, you don't have to. Which is very, very nice. That works. Thoughts, JW?
I can see it again. Yeah, that looks a lot better. That looks really good.
Add card. Wow. The debug gun.
Wow.
That kills
The debug
everything.
gun.
Oh, also the line is a custom shader as well. As you can see, it is pretty much pixel perfect. It's as close to pixel perfect as I could figure out how to do it. So, that's a custom shader. Are there other custom shaders that I've done for this yet? I don't remember. I guess the yarn ball, actually. The yarn ball is a custom rendered line that I wrote that has its own shader.
It's not another shader. Or is it a shader?
It is a shader, yes.
Okay, well, I don't know how that works. So.
It's a crazy shader that uses color packing to make sure that, yeah, the yarn ball has its own custom shader. I believe it's called the yarn trail. Yeah, yarntrail.gd shader. Does some weird magic where it grabs stuff out of the color channel and then maps UV based on that, so that there's no weird stretching in the line, as you can see, because some of these links aren't the actual same length. So it like scales the texture down so it actually takes up the same distance, the same size, regardless of how long the rope length is. Yeah, we're working on this project. He is the person who originally created the game and worked on it for a year. And is the artist, sound guy, music, and like main person behind the game. And then I am the programmer and like systems kind of person, as well as shader and tech art.
Yeah.
So,
pretty much anything that has to do with code is his job, because I don't know how it works.
So I write
do
shaders.
Know how it works, but like.
Yeah, I write shaders and code, and I figure out performance issues, and then he makes everything look good and feel good. Like the screen shake is like his doing. I guess I wrote this. Did I write this screen shaker? Are we using a screen shaker that I wrote?
Probably.
There's a decent chance, yeah.
Yes, I'm almost certain we are. Or you at least helped write it.
Yes,
I might still be.
I wrote. Well, I took.
Yeah.
I wrote the screen shader based off of a Shaggy Dev video.
Yeah, so I think you made it for like your project or something, and then I copied it, and then you changed some stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So
there's a lot of copying and changing of things.
Yeah. So I write a lot of the systems that he uses, and then he is in charge of making it look good and play good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And then he gives me feedback and says this isn't pixel perfect, and then punches me in the face. So.
Yeah. Pretty much.
Wish you guys the best in your journey. Thanks. Appreciate it. I've only been on this for about 2 months now. So, and for the first month, it was me trying to get it working for GodotCon. So it's been about a month or so of like actually being the programmer of the project and having a stake in its success. So it has been a lot of fun, though. It has been a lot of fun. It is really funny that this isn't... Did you figure this out, by the way?
No. I think the issue... It's something with how the cards are spawned, like the spawn animation when they like flip around. Because when they spawn from the like meter in the top left, that's when it shows up with the number.
I got what you're saying.
And it doesn't have the special animation. Yeah.
And it's based on the rotation, and that is a problem because...
So it's probably that something about the rotation is off.
Yep.
When it spawns like that.
Mm-hmm. I got it.
But with the other one, it's fine.
Pause mod. I guess I don't need an abs if I'm using a pause mod. Y rotation and 360 question mark I think would do what I want. This should put it so minus 180. Pause modded would be 180, right? Oh, sorry. You're heading out now, but thanks for thanks for stopping by. I'm glad I could share resources. I'm glad you tried out the game. If there's any feedback at all, we're always open to it, whether you hate it or love it. You can be as harsh or as loving as you want. Criticism is always welcome.
True.
Does this work now? Did this fix it? I don't know. Let's kill this guy. I really want to change the enemies. Yippee, that works. Okay. What the fuck was that? Yeah, I need to fix the one in animation for sure. But yeah, no, that works. There's just a small issue, which is they're lit up when they shouldn't be.
Oh.
I don't know why they're lit up actually.
That is weird. Because the default modulate should be
Yeah, it's based on that, right?
the gray, yes. And then it's based on whether they're selected or not.
Teleport to room. Yeah, I thought that it would be the... Does the self-modulate override it?
Oh, wait, what?
The
Oh,
self-modulate...
you're changing the stealth modulate.
Yeah, because the actual... Where is this? It's under level, room, player, hand, radio menu, card picker, card brick, and then under all of this, oh my god, burrowing down in the tree, you will find charges, which has this modulate. If I were to turn this just slightly higher, that doesn't. So why are we behaving nasty? What's up with that? Yeah, why are we behaving nasty?
Try turning down more on the regular modulate.
Like turn this down more, you mean?
We usually stream at 8:30 EST Tuesdays and Thursdays, and sometimes on the weekend at a unknown time. I might also start streaming in the mornings at some point because I am now unemployed, so I can do that.
Why
But
does this keep resetting?
I'm not sure. Probably because it's being set through code.
Oh. Why? Where? What?
In the card visual. It's in selected. There you go.
I see. I've selected it. So why is this not? Because this should be based on. This should be only self-modulate, right? Like this should only be. Well, now we're working. Oh, because we're in combat. Something's weird. Something's weird. I think I'll figure it out later.
Yeah, I'll figure that out later.
I think that's. I know what's wrong with it. I think. Wait, there. Hold on. Hold on.
He's thinking.
I'm thinking my order as fuck right now. You need to be absed. Abza.
Oh no, I'm not Abza.
Abza tomorrow. Abza next month. Abza in like 2 or 3 weeks. But I'm so
Supernova in 3 days.
Supernova in 3 days. What
Our background.
What do you mean?
I
like experience, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what they meant. I think.
I was like, mine's Rain World, as you can see. As you can see, it's Rain World. I really like Rain World.
This guy likes Rain World. I really like Rain World, guys.
Oh, hello OBS. Thank you for going main monitor. That was dope. Is there still an enemy on
I
it?
got my Rain World plushie.
Yeah.
Right
Then you
here.
want to answer your background thing, probably.
Yeah. I just graduated high school. I have done game dev since like messing around with Scratch in like elementary school probably. And then I've done art for like forever. I just would draw a lot. I've never taken any like actual art classes before, so it's all just like self-taught. Programming, I've taken a couple high school computer science classes, but just like really basic stuff. So most of it's just like self-taught through watching YouTube. Like over COVID, I pretty much just binged a million game dev videos, and I was always like, I want to do game dev, and then never did game dev. And then like a little over a year ago, I finally picked up Godot. Actually, I tried Unity before that, but it was terrible, so
True.
I gave up for like another year, and then I found Godot.
True. For my background,
And Godot is amazing.
Yeah, Godot is amazing. For my background, I am a professional programmer. I do it like as my day job, and I went to school for it for 2 years and got a bachelor's. And now we're doing game dev for fun. And that was, I think I've been programming for professionally 6 years, for total about 8 years.
Crazy.
So, if JW writes shit code, it's kind of funny. If I write shit code, I need to be like hit or something.
Yeah. But yeah, he's actually has like a job, unlike me.
Yeah, this is true. Why is this not charges? Okay,
I don't know.
charges label that's self is equal to remap charges label that's all. But from 0 to 1 currently, we're gonna remap it from 0 to basically this entire thing, but just regular question mark. Does this do what I want? I'm gonna find out. The answer may surprise you. The answer is yes. It's a little more transparent than I would have expected, but I think that's fine.
Yeah, we can always tweak the
Actually, this looks fine.
settings on there.
Oh, no, I think it's because I turned it down. Maybe.
Oh, did you?
I might have, yeah.
In the selected.
Oh, it's in the selected? Never mind. I didn't
Yeah,
touch
it's in the
that.
selected. Oh, you didn't touch that?
Nope.
Then I don't know what you did.
I don't either. That's fine.
That is really weird.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe this needs to be like ×2 or something, honestly. It's doing some weird stuff that I don't really understand. ×1.5.
What did you do?
It's fine. Don't worry about it. It's fine.
There we
Look, see,
go.
it's fine. Close enough.
It's fine. I'm sure it's fine.
Yeah, we have great synergy. Probably, yeah. Oh,
I don't
my
know about that
phone
one.
died. There we go. We're back. Also, this is
Uh-oh.
dead. There we go. Of course,
is
this fucking song comes on whenever I'm ending stream. I love this song. I didn't play a single time during stream, I don't think, which makes me sad.
Oop.
It's a Night in the Woods song.
Thank you for the follow. Tanirus? Something like that.
Oh my god, you know what?
I'm bad at reading names.
I don't have alerts on. I've just realized.
Oh, that's terrible.
Yeah, I just realized I got a bunch of followers that I didn't notice. Yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and call the stream here.
Yeah, we're
I'm gonna
just
see
about
if
ending.
I can
Who
find
should we
someone to
raid?
raid. Let me take a look if anyone I know is streaming. Oh, Tim Percat Games is streaming. I might raid him. Force him to stream for a
Whoa.
little bit longer.
No, please no.
Let's see. Software and game development. We'll search for Godot. I can give a couple recommendations from people that I know that are streaming a lot. That I usually watch. Although actually, let's see. Jitspo is streaming. Jitspo is pretty cool. That's about. Let me look at software and game development, see if there's anyone that I like really watch. So I've watched Jitspo a couple of times.
Already.
Yeah, I think that might be who I would personally put my vote on. I don't know if you have anyone else that you would.
No, I don't see any of those.
Okay.
Sure,
Well-
/raid.
Yep. /raid. So it's JITSPOE, I believe. Oh shit. Hello. Sorry. I don't know if you just got here, but we're about to end stream. Haven't been here long. Just wanted to say this all looks so cool with the art and the shaders and the cards and stuff. Good luck with the game. Thank you. Thank you so much. Appreciate
Yeah,
it.
we'll be streaming 8:30 EST on Thursday if you
Yep.
want to pull up.
Yep. On Thursday, 3.5 hours ago, we will be streaming. So it is midnight for us right now. So 3.5 hours before now is whenever we start. But yeah, we will be streaming again. Thank you all for hanging out. I really appreciate it, everyone. If you want to play the playtest, there is a Discord that you can join. I believe it's in my. It's not in my YouTube
The link
description.
just got sent in the Twitch chat for anybody in the Twitch
It's
chat.
not showing in mine. I don't think. Is
Oh,
it?
that's awkward. It's okay. You can.
Yeah.
Do you want me to send it in?
Yeah, if you want to send it in both, that'd be
YouTube
dope.
chat real
If you want
quick,
to see
yeah.
the Discord. You can playtest it there. There's a link there. It's open to everyone. There's also feedback forums, or if you just want to play around with it, that's fine too. We are currently working on development of the game, and we will do playtests about, I think we'll aim for every 2 or
Grabbing
so
the link,
months.
it's loading.
What's he doing?
It's loading. It's probably artificially slowing down my YouTube because I'm using an ad blocker.
Fair enough. Okay. Anyways, take care, everyone. We're gonna go ahead and head over to Jitspo. Let me make sure I spelled that name right. Jitspoe.
Oh, thank you, YouTube, for making my link like 3 miles long. Give me like 2 seconds here.
Yeah, no, I sent a raid message on mine.
All right.
Okay, it said 1 viewer is ready to go. I was gonna be like, holy shit, dude, I'm raiding with 1 viewer again. I'm gonna cry.
Here you go.
Yeah, but I'm gonna go ahead and end my stream, and so catch you guys later. Good night. Good night.